Hello, everyone. Welcome to the watch along. How are we all doing? I'm just waiting for my co-host this evening. She's just putting the finishing touches, as I can see Eddie on my screen. So I hope we're all doing really well. Last watch along for the year. Makes me quite sad, that. Of course, I've enjoyed watching it all with you guys and girls. It's been good fun the last 6 weeks. I hope if you were in Melbourne, you're staying safe and around the greater area that we call Australia. Good day to everyone. I can see Carl's in chat. I can see Tracy, Taylor. Hey there, Billy. How you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well. Tracy says, I'm on KO on the live. Tracy, the AFL Whispers on Twitter, Dow's played his last game. Let's hope that's not true. Hey there, John T. How you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well. It's that horrible. It's horrible, isn't it? Last game. I mean, we've said goodbye to everyone, haven't we, this year? And I presume if the rumours are correct, we're saying goodbye to a coach as well. Hey there, Sebastiani. How you doing? Adrian wants some Nana references. I'm sure we'll get some Nana references because, ironically, like my late Nana, this season's dead. Yeah, we'll start off with a low blow. It's my Nana Balauta. Hey there, Gratz. Hey there, Shannon, my co-host last week. Hey there, Pierre. How you doing, mate? I'm looking forward to this. I don't know about anyone else. Feels kind of emotional, doesn't it? You know, when you get to the last game of the year. I mean, it promised so much, didn't it? It promised so much at the start of the year. We all thought that. Well, I mean, I did. I thought we were going to be a final side, but turns out we ain't. So I thought this would be the start. But, oh, dear. It's been one of them long days, hasn't it? It's been one of them long years. Hey there, Trace. Hey there, Chris. GWS has won the Indigenous both times they played this year. Yeah, someone said, I saw it in the comments just before I came on. Is that true that they're doing it for Eddie Betts? That's grouse. Ironically, they stole my idea. I'm wearing my Indigenous Guernsey as well in honour of Ed. Let's have a look. We've got Pina. Hey there, Pina. How you doing? Hey there, Tez. He's petrified. We should pick Cripps' brother in the draft. All the best for Betts. I hope we do well with Eddie today. That's beautiful, that, Taylor. Thanks for that, for confirmation. Good evening to you, Don. Jude's wearing the same Guernsey. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. Hey there, Manny. How you doing, my friend? I really do hope they put on a show. CM Punk is back. I heard, God, that took me back, that, when I saw on Twitter. Mighty Blue 7, yeah, I feel you, man. Like, this is one of them games, isn't it, where you want to say you've been there? Jesse, yeah, I love this Indigenous jersey. This is my definitely my favourite one they did. I was super stoked, actually. I was in, where was I? Can't remember where I was. Wherever I was, this was the last one on the shelf in my size the year that it came out. So I was super excited about that. Hopefully you go for Liverpool in the Premier League. No, I'm not. I'm United, unfortunately, much to my chagrin for many people. Hopefully you guys can win for Eddie. I really do hope we get a win. I mean, am I expecting a win? No, these guys have literally not all of the excitement for Pom if, we're going to win stuff. like honestly, I haven't got into the last 3 games with an iota of faith. Hey there, Rash. How you doing, mate? And yeah, so I'm just really what I'm doing. I'm just hoping that we have a good game, really. I'd like to see Eddie kick 4 goals, maybe more. Finish on a bang. You've had a prick of a day. See you on BA. Hey, thank you very much for the donation, Black, mate. You're a legend. And hopefully we can cheer you up a little bit. I feel you. Like, I literally feel you at the moment. It sucks. And I didn't actually check the, what's it called? I didn't check the restrictions. I only checked it before I went in. I just knew we had more restrictions. So, yeah, quite quality. Let's call this Bay 19. Hey, I like that. Bay 19 watch-alongs. Hey, I like that. I rate it. I'm City. I can't go to the pub. Should do a watch-along. Hey, tell you what, I'm super keen, Taylor, mate. Honestly, I'm going to do a bit of a football content, or soccer, as you guys call it. I'm looking. I enjoy watching City play. Grealish is my boy, so it's a shame he's at the wrong Manchester. But getting a lot of Eddie content. That's good. So what's everyone's takeouts today? What do you think? What are your takeouts? Like, are you going in expecting a win? Are you just here for the ride? Terry gives his predictions. I'll go first then. I think Carlton will go down by 43. But I'm backing in Eddie. I'm backing in Eddie to kick 4. I think Eddie will kick 4. Let's have a quick stataroo check. I'm pretty sure Eddie's near a milestone, is he, from memory? Tell you what, should have done this prep before. You've seen it on the fly. Let me just open up my little sheet of spread. Carlton, someone's probably going to tell me in the comments because I'm not looking at the comments. So let's have a look. 638. Yes, he needs 2 goals to get to 640. Hey, do you reckon you could get 12? 650. Condor, give us your predictions for how the game will go. I think once they get in control of top in the centre, I think it'll be game over because they've really worked their centre game. I'm hoping we avoid the Nick Haynes trap, very similar to Elia last week, where they really do isolate him so he can just he's free to roam. Sad to see it. Eddie go. I feel and Kaz to an extent. Yeah, it's going to be weird, isn't it? Giants by 32, says Lyndon. Hamish 43. Gratz is giving us a bit of love. I love that. 9 points. This game is late. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're trying to keep us awake. Connor Iden, from memory as well. I think Connor Iden's actually got a bit of pom in him. You know that? Pretty sure Connor Iden was the back pocket in Pom's 22. People who would be eligible to play if you used FIFA international rules. So it'll be tight because all Poms are tight, particularly at the bar. It's going to be weird, isn't it? I mean, looking forward to saying bye with this Teague's last game. I reckon. Well, I mean, yeah. See that whole thing is just mind blowing to me. Absolutely mind blowing. That everyone kind of knows he's out, but it's not being confirmed. Like I don't know what everyone else thinks about this, and I'd love it's 7:40, Jack John. I'd love to know what everyone else's thoughts of this are, but I've got. He must know. He must know. There's no way that they'll sack him in 24 hours. And you just get the feeling that imagine going to work as a player knowing the dude in front of you isn't coaching you. Like I just feel it's totally impractical. And I'm sure we've all had situations at work where you've got a boss who's handing his notice, or you've had a member of staff handing the notice, and they do fuck all the last week, don't they? I mean, because there's no repercussions. I just find it a truly bizarre thing that you could have maybe given this to Power or someone and just giving him the clean break. Because if he is a dead man walking, which is what the press are saying and which his indications of how he's acting, I just find it bizarre. Hey there, Giuseppe. How you doing? Still waiting for my co-host. She's evidently got a surprise for us, so who knows? Taylor, yeah, he has, hasn't he? Maybe you should announce you're sacking a coach halfway through. The game's on 7, mate. I think, Jack John, this one. Hey there, Kev, how you doing? Jimmy using up sick is 8. You've got to love her handing you notice and just using an unpaid sick leave. Oh, here we are. Don't worry. Never fear. I'm not on my own for so long. We've got the lovely Katie. I've gone. I've gone girl followed by girl.
Yeah. Oh, mate, you are changing the world.
Hey, look at that.
Inclusion.
There's a quality here. There's a quality here on the Pom Show.
Cheers, kids. Drink responsibly.
Look, I can't believe she's drinking a cruiser.
Look, I just felt like feeling like I was 16 again. You don't know my life. You don't know me.
I have not had a cruiser since I was about 14, I reckon.
It's tasting pretty good. They're going down well. It's been a big day. How are you? I had a bit of technical difficulties, if you couldn't tell. But we're here and we are ready.
Hey, well, that's the main thing. As I'm getting hate in the chat. What? Kate Tracy asking, what's wrong with cruisers? You got to remember, I'm a boy, so.
I love it. I'm loving the support. Keep that shit up. Oh, I needed to ask, where do we stand on swearing?
Just go for it.
Fucking A, sweet.
So there we are. They've bounced. Everyone knows that I'm probably the worst swearer on Blue Abroad, and we've got an early free kick as well. Check this out. It started well.
With a nice new haircut, I see, which is what we want. This is going to be a bit of a different stream, I think. Everyone's usually quite strategic and shut the fuck up. Oh.
Saab nearly killed us off.
Jesus. Yeah, everyone's quite usually like strategic and knows like everything about football. Where me, I'm here for the banter. I'm here for the laughs. We're here for Eddie, and it's going to be a big day. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm looking forward to this. Katie's a loose unit. This could go anywhere.
That's what's good.
There you are. Look, see, we had Swoop Luke on. So Swoop Luke just swore the entire way through. If
we all think that's old mate Sweet Lukey was a bit hectic, well, he's going to look like a nun compared to when we're done here, my friend Dan.
Well, there we are. Carlton turn it over, get the ball back, and then turn it over. It's classic Carlton start after a minute.
I'm glad that we're staying true to Eddie, like to the Carlton jumper for Eddie's last game. Are you happy that I cleaned the background before I came on? I really did my work.
Oh, I love it. I love the fact it's authentic. That's what it's all about.
Well, admittedly, because we couldn't go to a pub, so I made Palmer's. And I was like, it'd be wrong not to have a Palmer before footy, right?
It would be. I'm not a fan of a Palmer, though. But look at this. You're totally losing the Australian.
That's 2 for 2. You've hit cruisers and Palmers. You're in the... No. Unfollow. Come on.
Look at that. Everyone's excited to see Katie in chat.
Oh, are they? Hey, team. It's been a while. I've been MIA for a little bit. But she's back.
She's back. Oh, there we are. Look, we got Mitch McGovern, my boy.
Slim Mitch.
The man who had a beer with me and lied to me that he was going to have a really good year this year.
How dare someone lie over a beer? I feel cheated.
I think that's what hurts me the most, that we had a beer together.
It's just wrong.
If he didn't have a beer in his hand and talk to me, I wouldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Come on, lads. See, now I already sound like a pom. Holy shit.
That's the one. That's the one.
Can't get any.
Oh dear, Toby Green.
Oh, don't even start me.
What's your prediction? I know you are the biggest Eddie Betts fan. He needs 2 to get to 640, 12 to get to 650 goals. Do you reckon he'll get 640? Surely 2.
It'd be right. Yeah, surely. Man, if he gets to 640, I'll skull me cruiser.
Oh, so there we are. Well, that's what we're on.
I told you it was going to be fun.
Petra's got blues by 19.
Petra's like texting you being like, what have you done? What have you done?
It's all right. I did a shoey. Oh, no.
Wow.
It's Toby Green as well. He's just taking a marker all over Plough.
I mean, Plowman just looked like a traffic cone, so does that matter?
You know Toby Green, he looks, controversial opinion, I reckon Toby Green is the most fun in the AFL to have a beer with.
I'm sure there'd be different beers happening for Toby Green. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree. He definitely, but he does look like he would be hell of a. He looks like the kind of guy that would start a fight in an empty elevator.
Yeah. Well, the head already screams, "Please punch me!" So, it would definitely fight city with old mate Toby, and he just let it.
He's missed.
Eat a dick, pal.
Yeah. What I love about Toby Green though is he doesn't look bothered. Like even when he's missed, then he's just like, who cares?
Yeah, he's like meh. It was kind of like old mate Jetty Lamb, he got a bit bothered, but he still went hard as heck. They kind of just reminds me of like that mongrel. Go on,
boys.
Over.
We have managed to make an absolute meal of a 2-on-1 running into God.
That was look, you said it, but that was pathetic.
Mitchell Day says that he's met Toby Green in Bondi, genuinely a good bloke. He looks like he does look like a nice, decent guy, to be fair.
If your eyes are closed, no.
I remember having a beer with John Terry, who's universally hated as a football player in the UK. Yeah. And I tell you what, he was the nicest guy I've ever met.
Is it like, what do they call it, white line fever?
Yeah, he was genuinely nice. Like, he was really lovely. And I was like, this is weird. Yeah. I'll go on, take him, Ed.
Oh, fucking hell. Like Nick was saying during the week, like the GWS, I mean, you know, get a few points on the board and then be like, all right, let's just give Eddie his day. Do you reckon, is that happening or?
No, I think GWS are going to try and play themselves into a bit of form for finals.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. Arseholes. I remember that F word. That was a fun time in my life.
How did I meet JT? He played. I used to live in Scarborough in the UK, and we played them in the third round of the FA Cup. So we were a non-league side, and I went to York after on the beers, and obviously it was before I was married, so I went and thought I'd entertain some fair maidens of York. And I ended up meeting JT, Frank Lampard, and Joe Cole, who asked me for a lighter. And I ignored him because I was in the middle of talking to someone, and he tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Do you know who I am?"
And then I would have like taken that lighter and shown him.
Oh, what is going on here?
Oh, Jesus.
Good soccer score, this 1-0. That's it. Well done. Come, boys.
I'm just gonna.
Levi. You know what? Mitch looks like he's lost a fair bit of timber.
Yeah, that's like the boys in the group chat. They call him Slim Mitch.
I mean, to be fair, it has taken him 2 years and 1.5 million, but
maybe like the 1.5 included like a Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig.
Doesn't imagine that is my biggest bugbear with AFL footballers. You know, like imagine your one job is to be fairly in shape, like one job, really.
Couldn't think of anything worse.
Yeah, but I've got a bit of timber on me as well. But if you paid me 6 figures, I would be slim at least.
I consider getting skinny. I think about it. It would go through my head at one stage, I'm sure.
Kate, if we paid you 600k, I'm sure you'd get. I'm sure you have a 6-foot pack.
My man's in the other room. Let's not. I mean, he's pretty tall, to be fair.
I'd look like Brad Pitt on Troy on 6 figures.
Is that what you look like? I can see that. I can just.
I'd even bleach my hair.
Yes. Can we bleach your hair anyway? Go ahead.
I bleached my hair once, like when I was about.
You look
14.
amazing. Were you like real Slim Shady?
No, I had the tips. I went through an emo phase.
Justin Timberlake, eat your heart out.
I had a really long fringe. It was like down here, and I bleached the ends.
Was that when you were in like the emo scene? Love it.
And then I wasn't emo until I supported Carlton. Come on, boys, that's it. Look at Weering getting stuck into Toby.
God, even looking at him, he rolls me up. Like, he just makes me angry.
I don't mind him.
I know, but he's still just a cock. Like, I like cock. But it's like, it just frustrates me. There's something just about him. I can't even word it.
He just reminds me of the guys I grew up with on the council estate back in the north. You know, the kind of guy that used to go down Scorby Road
Chav.
and
proper
chav.
I literally have just watched the second season of what's it called? The Pommy Show. Hang on.
Go on, chase him down.
Oh, fucking A.
Oh, Plough. What have you done there?
Way too easy. Hold on.
Fuck me. You got the free. What was Plowman doing there? He was.
I wish I had answers for every time someone asked me that question. Like, I can talk, but whenever someone asks me that, I'm like, I have no words. I don't know.
It's the pink boots. I'm telling you,
I
defenders
feel
shouldn't
like
be allowed colour.
Pink fluoro boots and long sleeves. There is a hierarchy. You need to work your way into those two things. I'm sorry, but
I just, as a rule, I don't allow pink boots on defenders. You've got to be a mid.
I mean, I feel that. It's more fast.
Great comment here by Sonia. Some of these players are playing like their Carlton careers depend on it.
I can guarantee
I agree, yeah.
I would probably guess that some of them do have careers depending on this.
George is in the chat with Pooh Man. I got told off a couple of weeks ago because I kept giggling every time you said it because
I need more information. Who's Pooh Man?
Plowman.
Oh, what a dickhead! Right, got it. That's funny. I love that.
There's another one who calls them plow shit as well, and it makes me giggle. It makes me giggle because I'm a 12-year-old.
Yeah, no, I love a good pun. I love a good innuendo.
Oh, come on, boys. That's it. That's ball umps. You know it is. He's paid it. Surely, boys. Come on. Go on, Ed. Come on, boys. There it is. Ed tried. Tell you what, that was.
If he tripped over, that would have been brilliant.
Ed, tell you what, that is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Because we really tried to mess that up. Is that you, Caitlin? Says Matthew Needham.
Matthew, hang on. Hold up. Well, my name's Caitlin, so I'm going to go with a yes. Hang on. I made a new friend on. I made a new friend called Matt, I think. I mean, I need more information. Matthew, give me context here.
We even made that hard. Fucking hell. I agree, Jesse. You know what Carlton are like, though, but I'm glad we're ahead. So now if Dan Andrews just wants to totally lock Melbourne down, we'll take the 6-point win,
and off we go. See you later. Ta-da.
We'll take it.
Yeah, not sad.
Come on, Levi.
I have a funny story about Levi,
Sam.
actually.
Kennedy's brilliant. 24/7 direct.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Yes, that's amazing. I know exactly who that person is. I used to work in a call center when I was younger, selling funeral insurance. It was a very lively job. And he worked with me because I did quality control at one stage, and it was me and him doing that. That's so fucking funny. That's awesome. Anyway, I was going to tell you this funny story about Levi. So I thought, I go Kangas. I was going to tell it like with Nick on the other thing the other day. Do you guys know Liam from the cheer squad? Used to be in the cheer squad, has huge flags.
One day, Liam Tyler?
Yeah, word. So we were at a banner making, and I went to school with Levi's Mrs. Haley. And so I was like, come down, like, and I think it was a like one of his milestone games. Hang on a second. And so Levi came, and we were having a kick after making the banner, and Liam thought, you know what? I'm going to try. Let's go for a bump here. So he went to bump, and Levi has thrown Liam across this stadium. And to this day, it is the greatest thing. Like, it was just because, Liam's a built dude. He works in a gym. Like, he ain't small. But fuck me drunk. It was brilliant.
Well, I mean, it's nice to see hearing Levi hits bumps. Talking about Levi, here he is. Oh, that's it, boys. Lockie O'Brien with the tackle. Oh, what has happened to Charlie?
There you go. And nothing.
What's happened to my boy?
It's just summer break. Getting ready for, I don't know, Mad Monday.
I'm with him.
I'm there. You know, Dennis Armfield went as me for Mad Monday one time. Shit, you know.
What?
He went because I used to wear my onesie every week and be all dramatic, extra and shit. He actually dressed up as me, wore my onesie, put a wig on, had my name on the thing. Yeah, sent me. It's so funny.
Are you being serious, Umps?
Yeah, no, I shit you not. It actually happened in real life. Do you not believe me?
No, I believe you. I was talking about freaking Jesse Hogan. I just couldn't believe you gave a free kick for that.
I mean,
oh, come on, Umps. We're allowed to do that. It's a love tap.
Was it a bit late though?
Nah, I don't pay. Hey, Jesse Hogan's absolutely piss bucket. Look at the state of him. Come on, boys. GWS, how are they in the 8? They look shithouse.
Don't want to talk about it. I mean, they're looking pretty average right now. And
yeah, I agree with, like Carl says here, she says that GWS look rattled.
Which is worrying because, like, you're playing us and to look shithouse playing, you'd be concerned if you were a GWS supporter, I would feel.
I agree, though. You got to remember last week. Though, Port looked a bit average in the first quarter.
I have erased last week from my existence. It's in the back of it's in the bank. Done. Doesn't exist.
Hey there, Joseph, all the way from Bangkok, and g'day to Dione. She's my number one. She's one of my number one fans. She's been around forever. I love my Dione. So g'day to you. She's in Asia too.
Oh,
Thailand,
cool.
I think.
I love that.
Thailand,
That's
I think.
awesome. And I think you mean she's a second biggest fan because we know who's the number one ticket holder.
Katie is the number one ticket holder. She was my first fan when no one liked Pom. Katie liked him. It's Greg on my son's phone. I smashed it after last week's loss. G'day to you, Greg, mate. Well done. Don't break too much. It's all right.
That's an expensive loss.
Famously, it was actually a year to the day that I smashed my mother-in-law's urn during a game. Funny story that.
Do you mean urn as in like had hot water in it, or urn that had the mother-in-law in?
It had it. She was in it. Yeah, I threw the remote, and as luck would have it, it went off the couch and hit it. And
shut up.
And my last words that potentially were alive was this to my wife: "Oh, come on, she's dead. I'll just vacuum her up." And
chip her back into that. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Durden's got his first, my boy. Come on, Durds, get around him. Look at that. Okay. Give him some love.
That's so good.
I love a bit of Durds. Look at it. Oh,
Blue and Broad sponsor him, don't they?
Pardon?
Blue and Broad sponsor him.
Yeah, we do. He's a BA boy.
I'm glad you clicked onto that. Good job.
Yeah, he's a BA boy. And so back to that story. Yeah, it cost me $200 because I had to go out and buy a brand new
wife.
No, I had to buy a brand new vacuum cleaner because obviously they didn't want to mix it up with dog fur and kids biscuits.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, she wouldn't go hungry, and she'd have a pet. Sounds like she's being greedy now. To be fair.
Yes. So yeah, that was. So Greg, I'm with you. I've broken stupid shit during games. Good night, D. I love you. There's my son.
Was he excited about the Eddie thing?
Yeah, he was super stoked.
I love that for you. Was that I wouldn't have said this fans. It's so funny. Like the ball just went out of screen, and I'm like ducking to try to see it.
They're gutted that it's a nighttime game because obviously we're mean parents, and 8 o'clock is bedtime.
I mean, they're beautiful when they sleep.
Carl's loving that my Aussie slang is rubbing off. It slowly creeps in there. How fast was Kemp? He's really quick. I'm a big fan of Kemp.
Yeah,
I saw as well.
So do I.
the lovely
So am
Sonia.
I.
She said that she's got a bit of Camporelli about him.
Yeah, true. Good eye.
Dion's loving the stories about Dennis Armfield's onesie and mother-in-law rings.
Yeah.
Stick
It's
around.
quite funny because I'm trying to see if you look on. I've like how long's Dang been gone? I've still got a magnet on my fridge of him.
Yeah, he was one of my favourites, Dennis Armfield. He was one of my because he.
Mate.
Oh, look, she's got a tattoo. No way.
Yeah, she does. For his 100th game, I promised him like when he first came, like I said, for your 100th game, I'll get it. He thought I was taking the right piss. But
You know
I'm a
what?
woman of my word, mate.
Because I've bagged Teague all year, if Carlton win this, I will hunt down David Teague and get his tattoo on my neck.
Best and fairest. I am loving people getting around. I'm loving people getting around Dennis in the chat.
Funny
Love
talk with the Yorkshire twang. There's nothing like it. It's new. It's novel. Durden could be our Dennis Armfield because he's quick, he's small, and he likes a bit of a scrap.
And loves the celebration. Everyone always said to me, like, why do you love Dang so much? And I think originally it was because he just always, like, I knew he was shit, but he always had that heart and always tried. And I just love that. And he had long blonde dreadlocks when he came to Carlton, and who doesn't love long dreadlocks? So, sucker.
Vicky says Williamson is a spud. I love the Australian phrase, a spud. Because to a pom, a spud would be a really good thing if you were called a spud.
And like to me, like I mean, I understand that spud isn't great in Aussie terms, but I love a potato, versatile as hell.
Yeah,
love that shit.
Hey there, Gavin. How you doing? See when Kemp looked left and right and turned his burners on. Yeah, he's got a bit of speed about him as Kemp. He's massive as well.
Yeah,
like, honestly,
saying that, eh?
He is a giant. He's a wee bit big. Tell you.
Is he?
He's huge. He's not almost the size of Cripps.
Shit, a brick.
In fact, I think he's taller now.
Fucking
he's a big boy.
And Cripps is big. I mean, anyone looks big standing next to me. I'm a fucking midget.
Yeah, I love Dennis, though, because one of my things, and Sonia's just reminded me about his goal celebrations, like you were saying, Australian football's goal celebrations are shit. Like, you got to remember I come from a soccer background, so these guys plan it for weeks.
Yeah.
Like I want to see a bit more in a goal celebration.
There was one where he was like on his knees with his two hands or something like that, and they made the what's the like the other thing of Pokemon, yo-yo or yo something. Anyway, that was a story because I don't know
what you mean.
Yeah, they made him with like the yellow hair doing it. Fucking funny as.
I want to see it. Was fishing all day.
Let me just get to the Google.
Diomi, I don't know your friend's name now, but I remember her love for Eddie in the game where she had big eyelashes and a name on her eyelids.
So originally, when I kind of got into the cheer squad, I was working in a wig store because I just finished a makeup course. And they sold wigs, and they had these big, long blue feather lashes.
That's yours.
And I'll get a photo too. And it kind of just became my thing, and what I got known for, it was insane. And they sponsored me at one stage, and would just give me lashes, and I'd wear them. And I had on my onesie, it said sponsored by the company that I worked for. It was I had some hectic times in the squad. Let me tell you that. It's a lot of fun.
And I think we need a little bit more oomph in football. In football. I want to see more chance. I want to see.
I love new chance.
Maybe a pre-game meetup.
We had a Dennis song, and we had a Dylan Buckley song. I'm trying to find you that Dylan Buckley. Bless his cotton socks.
We've been told in the chat it was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna try and find this photo of him as said character because I know it's a thing.
Come on, boys.
Yes.
Oh, come on, Charlie. Or Eddie.
I swear to God, I will pay if Eddie.
Go on, Charlie.
Get son.
Oh,
prick. Who put that poll?
Tell you what, that Charlie was there. Charlie was
I thought it was
there.
home. I honestly thought it was home. You're looking very Beckham-y, though, with that headband. Living.
Yeah, I'm a precious boy. I don't like hair in my eyes. He's a precious boy.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it real, like PG for the fans, but you're making it difficult.
I've got a bit precious in my old age. I agree, Mitchell. It did happen last week. The energy and control is there. They're just not at the moment. We couldn't hit a cow's ass with a banjo. You are right. You know, if Charlie Curnow scores, George, I will blow my stuff, as you've quoted. Tell you what, it's a very scrappy. It's got a very. You would have thought that Carlton had something to play for. It's a very scrappy, nervy game.
Well, I mean, they do have something to play for. It's Eddie's last game. This is something to play for.
In my book, Sadie. I love Sard.
I love.
Gosh, honey, that's ball umpire. Don't be afraid. It's called a whistle. Put it in your mouth.
Frick.
I love Josh.
Yes, you are a fan. Love a cheeky honeypot. I love going back to Sard real quick. I love watching him when he takes off and just so good.
Oh, great hands, boys. I'm pretty sure that's high umps. I know Ed Curnow's not the tallest guy, but that's a clothesline. Yeah, so he gets stuck into him, Ed. Let him know.
You tell him. I'm determined to find this photo. It's a thing.
What's the chat thing? Do you think that Mark Pitternet will stay next year? There was I've seen a few rumours that he might be on his way out. You'd love to see me umpiring a game one day. If you see me umpire Carlton, it'll be literally 50 free kicks to one the opposition.
Without sounding like an asshole, could you run a whole game though?
Probably not, but I mean, but I bet I'd make better decisions than these clans, even if I was miles away. So here we are. We got Daniel Lloyd, who is kind of what you get if you went and bought Dustin Martin off Wish.
Okay.
But he kicks better than Dustin Martin. What a melt. Well, there it is, isn't it?
There we go.
I have umpired before, not AFL though. I've umpired mini league soccer, and we used to have a junior team when I was a kid, and I did tell a kid to fuck off in the and I never got invited back. I
don't understand why. Me. How rude. I'll do that at quarter time. Relax, Caitlin.
Why isn't this game on 7, mate? I don't know, Hamish.
What game's on 7? The
Geelong game.
Melbourne? Yeah. They play Melbourne.
You know what really impresses me about Nick Newman in that passage of play there, right? Is he's half the size of Jesse Hogan.
Yeah.
He is, and he's done well there.
It's funny you say that because I was just looked up and I was like, God, that he looks small compared to Jesse.
Greg, I'm back like Eric Cantona when he drop kicked Kafan. I remember that. I remember when he kung fu kicked a Crystal Palace fan. What a day. How many Carlton Guernseys have you got, Pom? I've got a fair few. You sound like my wife because every time I go to a shopping centre, I bring one back and she always goes, "You've got like 10."
Oh my God. That's so funny because when we moved into our new house, we were unpacking and my partner was like, "That's it. Why is half the closet just full of Carlton? I don't get it." And I'm like,
"Go on, Ed. Go on, Lockie.
You don't.
Go on, Lockie." Oh, can't up, Brian, mate. You know what? Incidentally, just for the fans at home, I have got Lockie O'Brien's number on this one.
On purpose?
It was an accident. I got it deliberately. I always get one of the players that I've slagged off the year before.
Love that. So who's next year's? Who's next year's?
I haven't actually picked on any players this year, I don't think.
Well, you've got one game left. You've got 3 quarters. Let's do it.
I'd probably have to get David Teague on the back.
Yeah.
Funny this, Gav, right? You say Sticks Kernahan. Me and Terry were having this conversation. In the UK, squad numbers are sacred. So like the number 7 at United and things like that, they're sacred as the quarter time goes. But they're sacred, so they usually get handed down, right? And I always think players like Sticks, you shouldn't have the number 4. Like, I think they should be given out on a special thing. Because I was saying, Mark Murphy, one-game player, one-team player, I'd like to give that Guernsey to Sam Walsh.
Yeah, word.
Next year. I think he should get it. So what did you think of that quarter then? Let me know in the comments. And what about you? What did you think, Katie? It wasn't the most prettiest.
No, that's what I was literally just thinking. I'm like, yeah, right, cool. Like, it was a quarter. I mean, we're winning. I'll take it. I'm not sad about that. But, after watching last week's game, we're in for a ride if we're going from that. Because...
Oh, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think it wasn't the most prettiest quarter, was it? But we're not going home alone, as they say.
Yeah.
The problem is being a Carlton fan, you know what's round the corner. You just don't know where the corner is.
You just go around in circles. Like the corner, you walk around the corner and there's a sign that says rebuilding and you're like, sick, let's keep going. And then you walk around the corner again and we lose. It's just...
I've got a joke here from Greg. Greg, I'm hoping this is a joke and you're setting me up for some banter. Knock. Who's there, Greg? I'll play along. Cam Dempster, we dominated the quarter, but we didn't execute. Yeah, that's Carlton, though. It was like against Port as well. And honestly, we have got the finishing of a really petty toddler.
Toddler, lol.
The problem is, right, the way Carlton are playing at the moment is you just know there's going to be a quarter where you look at the heat map and our defensive end is going to be redder on that heat map than Kirk Cobain ceiling. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, my God. I don't know if you can say that.
What's wrong? It's subtle. That's subtle. It's all right. As long as it's subtle.
That's so funny.
The ladies and gentlemen, this chat are veterans of pommy analogies, so they have probably heard way worse.
I mean, I'd love it. I didn't say I didn't like it. I'm just like, do we go there?
So from this point last week, we were worse than a colonoscopy with no anaesthetic. Let's see what. Thank you, Riley. That is probably one of the most profound. I'm going to put that comment up because that deserves a look. Riley, you are a special character. God loves you. Rubber Ducky, can we clone Greg Williams? It'd be good. It'd be good if we could.
I would totally do that.
Cam Dempster says, rest in peace, Kurt. He was a legend. Tell you what, Kurt got me through a lot of bad times when I was a kid. I usually take, right, this is a common misinterpretation when leave.
He's lying to you. He's going there now.
This is a common misinterpretation when I avoid the chat at halftime. I usually go. I sometimes might go. I mean, why are we talking about my movements? Why am I justifying it? Sometimes I go out the back door and I have a wee and a dart. Okay, and that's why I might be a little bit long.
All right. Well, can I just? No, I don't want to be rude. That's annoying. I'm just going to go here and.
Paul Sebastiani up at quarter time. Don't care. I love it, Paul. As always. Hi, Adele Marie.
Hi, Adele.
Tell you what, we've got a lot of girls in chat. We've got the usuals that we're starting we're starting to become a little bit more domesticated as a channel. In all serious note,
inclusiveness. That's what it's about.
Kent makes me have fuzzy feelings inside.
Okay,
Riley. Well,
you do you, doll.
You can get tablets for that, bruv. Greg, I keep doing it. Knock. Who's there?
Who? Tell us more.
Who's there? I'm in. I'm invested.
Yeah. We're literally wanting to know.
Hey there, Kai. How you doing? David who? You are becoming your biggest nightmare, a Carlton player. Hey, Paolo, he's fired shots there as a young Petra. Ross the boss will take us to a flag.
I'm down.
It took our coach 23 rounds to come up with a game plan.
Smiling.
Well, I mean, I think at this stage in time, I'd imagine that the boys are just playing on fuel, just playing on fumes, really now.
Yeah, I would say so. Petrol got too high. They're like, fuck that.
David, who won't be coaching next year. I said this at the start before Katie came on. I still think it's mad that there's so much fire now. There's no way he's coaching next year. And I would love to know why they didn't just get rid of him when that decision made.
Yeah. Like,
because can you imagine the players and David Teague? Like, I just think for both of them, it must be awful. Like, it wouldn't be a nice place to be.
Oh, you would, especially if you know you're going, but you're still coaching.
I find it.
That's taking the piss a little bit, isn't it?
I don't like it.
You're not getting a job next year, but just coach it out, babe.
And just the players, I wouldn't like it if I was a player. Pommy, do I have any mask vision? I did see David Teague, and I can confirm miraculously it has taken him 19 rounds to put his mask on. His mask game has been pretty solid recently, Teagues. It's been fairly solid. Like, he must have heard me.
In unrelated news, living for Cripper's new mull.
Yeah, I've got to say, Cripper's got a... He's got a... It's going on, isn't it? Why was Ross sacked at Freo? There was all sorts going on with Ross towards the end, wasn't he? But I think the official standpoint was they wanted a change in direction, and fresh impetus is the new phrase. Good word, impetus.
Yes, word of the day. What does it mean? I don't even know what it means.
Momentum.
Ooh, nice.
Come on, boys. Oh, Kempe. That hasn't gone through. Oh, thank God for that.
Oh, my God. I was literally being like, did it?
I agree. Maybe they have. Jeff, that's all the way from New Zealand, Big Jeff is. Maybe the football department had a massive debate.
I just seen in the comments that Adele's loving the Cripper mullet too. Yeah, up and about. It's just so good.
If Carlton make a flag, I'll grow a mullet. If they make a final,
and I will do it for you.
Can you imagine?
As a blonde mullet, a bleached mullet.
No, I'm not doing that. There's limits. There's limits. Come on, Ed.
Come on, pal.
Ooh. Come on, boys. Oh, there's Ed. I don't want to see Eddie this deep. I want to see him just literally living in the goal square, kicking into him.
Just chill. I mean, nothing's really going down there, so I think he's just wanting to run out for like the last game doing at least something.
I heard Shearer won't come to Carlton if Ross is coaching. Yeah, that's one of the rumours. You see, that underlines the reason I don't want Shearer. I mean, imagine being that petulant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sweet Jesus.
I like Stocker's haircut.
I think I liked it longer, to be honest. I love a headband. He used to wear one, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He was one of the first copy his Uncle Pom.
Yep. I could get around that. I love me.
He said it in his press conference. He was like, I saw this Pommy guy wear it, and like I want to be his mate.
I knew I just had to be like him. Where's your beer? I thought you were better than this.
Me? I've been a good boy. It's late nights. It's the night games. I have an agreement with my wife that ever since the Collingwood game when I was 4 a.m. and I was ringing people on Instagram from Collingwood who were abusing me with a kebab drunk.
Love
with
that.
My next door neighbour. I've been banned on night games from drinking. Yeah. Oh, well done, Levi. Come on, boys.
Run to the books.
Oh, my God. Jack Noons. What was that? Make it look good, Fog. Oh, Ed!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Ed! Ed's Gary Ablett Jr.
Two. Wrong Ed, though. I mean, love it. Not sad.
Ed Kerno, best forward in the league.
Killing it. Harry who?
Kev says the players need a kick in the arse. Coaches like Clarkson and Ross will do it for them. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
There's a comment in the thing saying, "Hey, Katie, how are you? Remember you from 2012, I think." Well, hey, I've burnt a lot of brain cells in that time, my friend. So, I'm sure we had a good time. I don't remember.
Look at Cripper. A little bit of a handball action, and Ed finishes it off.
And Cripper's like standing there while the other guy's trying to take him down. Like, you don't.
He's a big boy, Cripps.
Massive.
See, I like it. Controversial opinion. I like Cripps in the forward line. I think he's dangerous there.
Unless he's going for a set shot, because that I always find to be a disaster. What you're a stats man. I'm a stats nothing. What is the percentage of him kicking goals from set shots?
I will bring up the dates.
You used to have blue hair. Oh, yeah, sick. This is a trip down memory lane, man.
You are famous, Katie. I've got to say, you are like world renowned.
Famous. There was people that liked me, and there were a lot of people that
he has not taken that mark.
Didn't
Get
like me.
fucked. If he's taken that mark,
did he though? Muscle it his way to it.
His set shot percentage with an actual set shot is 41%.
Yeah, right.
George is loving a bit of Plowman. Kai Reid, I wish I lived in Melbourne. You don't wish you lived in Melbourne at the moment, mate.
Yeah, no one does.
Petra, just get Paulo to care again. He does care. What he's doing is, if you Google at halftime, Andy Tate, don't care, you'll see what he's doing. It's a famous Man United quote where basically Man United's version of Terry is trying to get him to stop being miserable. And he just takes the piss and goes, he doesn't care.
That's brilliant.
Tell you what, that footage there says a lot. Nick Newman, one-on-one, beat Jesse Hogan in a contest, and Plowman's twice the size of Newman, and he got...
did Plowman just not watch that come in? Like, do you not have limbs?
Like, honestly...
Are they painted on?
I don't know what's wrong with Plowman. Well, controversial opinion, right? I know people say he was best three in the top three in the best and fairest, but I don't think that counts. Katie looks like she's got noodle hair.
I showered last night, concept, and I braided my hair and I took it out today. I was like, feeling myself, what else? I mean, it is very like Justin Timberlake noodle hair. I get that vibe.
Oh, God, Levi. Oh, Ed might have another here. Come on, boys. I'll get rid of it, Fog. Bro. My nan's quicker than that.
Is she alive?
No.
I mean, rest of herself.
my lovely nan, she cops it in this chat. She cops it from me. Oh, come on, boys. There's three of you there. Oh, come on. Just load up new. That's yours, bro. Oh, there we are. We're going to get a token goal from Levi. Come on, son.
Do we get the double cobra?
You know what? What is amazing about Levi, and I know people complain about him quite a lot, right? But I will stick up for him. He is a vegan. He is like purely on a meat-free diet. Yeah, and look at the chiseledness of him. Legit.
Did he, in other news, did he dye his beard? It's looking very full.
It's looking very full on, isn't it?
I think it's dyed.
And there we are. We have a goal from Levi. Come on, give us the double cobra, son. Get him out.
Get in, son. Oh,
Get the
look at
biceps
you.
out.
Jeez. I do have a very soft spot for Levi. Only because I did go to school. Haley was a year older than me.
I remember that
And
goal against
yeah.
Essendon.
So yeah, I do have a very soft spot for him.
You know, one thing about Levi, right? And I'll say this, right, is he has got very good looking as the years have gone on.
He definitely hasn't got ugly. This, yeah,
Like-
he's
Like his physique is phenomenal.
he's a unit. Oh,
There
there's
we are. We did get the double cobblers. They didn't
yeah,
show us them.
with a bit of Tommy Bell in the background. Memory lane was a bit.
IX, yeah. Levi is a vegan. He doesn't eat meat.
Yeah, like religiously. Yeah.
I was reading somewhere he changed it halfway through his career, like some other sportsmen have, and it's really benefited his career. I don't know how he does it though.
Oh, mate,
I'd love to do it. Legit, I would love to do it. Surely that's a sling tackle umpire. Behave.
Yeah. Come on, mate. Yeah, look, I can respect the idea behind vegans. However, yeah, nah.
I just can't do it.
Pommy, I love me some meat.
Oh, well done, boys. Greg, if Levi had a headband like Pom, he'd be a superstar. You see, that's it. Maybe that's the secret. If he goes to Gold Coast, I will give him my headband.
Best and fairest. Just bring a bunch of headbands and start handing them out, being like, "You'll be better. You'll be like Oprah. You get a headband. You get a headband."
I'll sign it for Levi as his leaving present. I'm like, yeah, bruv. Levi looks like one of the rugby boys over here in New Zealand. He does look like he would be a phenomenal rugby player.
I know nothing about rugby at all.
I mean, jeez, there's 50 there, Ums, if you want it.
Yeah, you'd
well
think.
Done. Hey, the umpire listened to me for the first time ever.
And luckily, it's Plowman with the ball. The crowd goes wild.
You know what? Imagine if... Oh, that was good handball. Come on, boys. Oh, that's all yours. Well done, Sammy. Tell you what, Carlton are cooking on gas.
I love it. I'm about it.
I'm going to start. I'm going to start backing them. I'm going to start believing.
I love us.
I'm going to start believing if this goes in.
No, don't. Maybe that's the key.
Okay.
Reverse psychology, man.
Sam Walsh. How good is Sam Walsh? 11 touches halfway through the second.
I'm sorry, but anyone who can draw a willy on a heat mat, you're in. I love it.
I reckon he's that good that he did it deliberate.
He's taking the piss.
Yeah, he's that good. He had like a bet with his mate.
That'd be so good.
Like, Joe, he's that good. He was like, I'll draw a willy on the heat mat. And they were like, no, you won't. He was like, and he was just like literally hanging out in certain places, just like, I'm going to get this heat mat. Fresh says, if the final score's at 81-71, Pom needs to score half a bottle of vodka. I'd rather not die for the sake of entertainment.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This has been my day. So after halftime, it could be interesting. Might need a kip.
Has anyone ever slept on fan cams? We're going to find out.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Come on, boys. That's it. Well done, mate. Just hurt people, son. It was wearing.
Waitering, yeah.
Don't get hoodwinked. We'll try not to. If the final scores are 68, 60, 84, Katie has to smash the cruiser on her head. Jesus, we're
getting violent.
I
usually take requests in other forms.
Don't think Zoe will want to call 0-0 on a lockdown. No, she probably won't.
Mm-mm.
We haven't got vodka in the house either.
Oh, what have you got? What are the options?
I think we've got beer. That's it.
Oh, look. Take what we can get.
Because Zoe doesn't drink very often. She's got me for entertainment, so why would she?
You're right.
You're
bloody right.
Or it could work the other way. Maybe she should start
That
drinking.
photo of Waitering is so fucking bad. Why does he look like he needs like 16 kilos of Botox? That was terrible.
Here he is. Here he is. Look, Connor Idun. He's half pom, Mr. Connor Idun.
Oh, love me a
He's
pom.
Mars, one of mine. Pink
He's
boots
what?
need to go. You know, if I was the coach, you would be banned from wearing pink boots. Have I ever got blackout drunk on a stream? Nah.
He might not, but it could be on its way.
Terry wouldn't have a channel.
I know. I'm behaving. I promise.
No, I was going to say Terry. He's Eddie, but Terry wouldn't have had a channel if I'd got proper loose on a. Come on, Eddie. Please kick this. Please, for God. Give him 50 umps. Make sure.
Come on, pal. Come on, bro. Stop looking, dickhead.
Ah.
All right, it's okay. He's got his hands on it. He's feeling it. He's up and about.
I know Gavin chat. He's a big fan of Lockie O'Brien. He's having a decent quarter this as well. Actually, he's been just about everything. So he's doing it for Ed. Well done, Wheats. Oh, that's it, Wheats. There you are. Nice and steady. That's 15. Come on, boys. Tom Williamson, mustache. Yes or no?
I love me a porn mo. I'm there. I'm like. And he's got his curly hair. It's very 80s.
It's not great, is it? Like as Stuart says here, Borat to take a set shot.
No, I'm Team Mo. I'm there.
I'm just jealous because I can't grow a mustache.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was interesting.
Where do I get an Eddie long sleeve top 350? I think they're on the Cheers
website.
Squad.
No,
I think they're on
the Carlton website.
Yeah, it was the Carlton website.
Yeah.
Loopy Lou, we are aggressive today. We are very aggressive. And I'll tell you what, Wheatering is doing his best to get that All-Australian nomination.
He's looking good.
That's it, boys. Come on, plow.
What is the bet we get a best and fairest so we can attend?
Never.
Fuck. That's all I live for.
I reckon. Yeah, I reckon you've got more chance of finding Jimmy Hoffa than you have of having a best and fairest this year, my love. We'll have our own best and fairest. We'll have a Blue Abroad best and fairest where
can we all get dressed up?
Yeah, we'll have a Zoom one where everyone can get in, sit down.
Let's have awards. Let's get dressed up. Oh, I am in.
Well, Riley can compare it. Riley can compare. Adam Gold. Kemp is going to be a star. He's a very good little player.
Yeah, on his way, I would say. Waitering.
Oh, look at that. Just on cue as well.
Yeah.
Wearing these black. I know Black Karat, he loves a little bit of the Wheats.
Yeah, I'm with Jimmy. Jimmy knows what's up. We deserve a bloody function. I mean, to be fair, it's probably not their fault. We could probably blame Uncle Dan, not you, Dan. Danny Andrews. I'm not being rude. I'm going to the fridge for another drink.
Yeah, go on. Go on, boys. Come on. And Eddie's got his goal.
And I walked away.
Walk away again. He's got his goal. Come on, boys. Get around him. Give him a kiss. Get around him. Classic Eddie goal as well there. Levi taps it on and Eddie's there. Come on, Ed.
Blitz team.
The old guys combining for what will be the final time.
Oh, the emotions. Hang on. Sorry.
It's great to see. And Carlton there. Tell you what, it's been he needs one more for 640. It's been a scrappy game, but Carlton,
Oh, look at him. One more.
Giving GWS a bit of dramas here.
Oh, look at the face.
Yeah, Jesse, I was just thinking, do you remember the last time I saw that? It was Levi did that to Murph, didn't he? When Murph kicked the winner, the sidestep, the banana.
Oh, bless.
What's going on here, Umps?
Just having a moment. Harry Cruisers.
How cruises are you deep? That's a great question.
Enough? Yep. Us Aussies, the minute the sun comes out, we're like day drinking. Day drinking. I literally had to set alarms because I laid down in bed before the game, and I was like, if I sleep through this day, it's going to kill me.
We haven't got the ball, Umps. There's freeze
Come
galore.
on, dickhead. It's literally on the floor, you fucking idiot.
How much do I think Walsh is worth if Cripps got 6 for 6? Oh, $1 million a year for 10 minimum. Like whatever is the maximum left in the salary cap, Carlton, he's probably worth that. Oh, Kemp, he's taking a risky kick. Oh, Kempy. So we need one more. We need one more Betts goal so he hits a milestone. And there we are. Look, David Teague, he's got his mask on properly. Good sign, because the first time he ever had his mask on properly, Carlton beat St Kilda. So I think there's something in it.
I'm there.
It's the mask. If he checks in at the game, we win. Come on, boys, get up.
Waitering, bless him.
I'd love to know, when I watch Carlton play, is every inside 50 we have defensively, how the ball just lands on the ground and not one Carlton player is there. Like, we have an allergy to ground ball gets.
We have an allergy to hard ball gets.
a few things. Come on, that's it, boys. High X. Need to put a clamp on Whitfield. He's running amok. He's seen a lot of the ball with this quarter, particularly old Whitfield. Half man, half scarecrow, Whitfield. He looks like when I grew up in the north, a lot of scarecrows look remarkably like Whitfield. Cripper's moving a bit more freely. It's amazing what a week has done.
Or jabs, either either. Take your pick.
Yeah, he's probably had a few of the cupping, hasn't he? And the
old cheeky jab.
The old cheeky cortisons.
Okay, I'm saying it again. Levi's beard is like, what the fuck?
It is very brown, isn't it?
It's very full. And like, but yes, KO is delayed. I'm waiting to restart. I mean, I'm like a second behind Dan.
Yeah, KO's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. We have been okay this quarter, Shan. One tackle inside 50. I know, Petra, you love your tackles and defensive acts. Boys need to up that ante. I wonder what they're going to do for Mad Monday.
A Zoom sesh?
That'll be weird.
I mean, yeah.
What is going on there? He's danced through everyone. Jacob Hopper's looked relatively a decent footballer there.
Yeah, he looks talented.
Look at it. You know, interesting facts about Jacob Hopper is he looks like the heartthrob from every teen 80s movie you'll ever see. Look.
I love it.
Like if you added a little bit of "Don't you forget about me" as he kicked that goal, you would have been like, "This is an 80s movie."
Love it.
What a finish! Look, no one's around him though. Look, the ball hits the deck. This is what I'm saying. When the ball hits the deck, Carlton haven't got a Scooby-Doo. Haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
Nah.
Absolute. I don't, whoever comes in next year needs to let Carlton know that you can't always mark every ball, and sometimes the ball hits the deck. Here comes the lovely Mrs. Pom with a cup of tea.
Yes, so is there some
Thank you, Mr.
Baileys you
Tom.
can put in the cup of tea, so cheeky dash of Baileys. Kahlua.
You're saying, have you put Bailey's or Kahlua in it?
I put rat poison in it.
Even better. Add a girl.
Breakfast Club from Canada. Hey, good spot.
Yeah, great film.
Someone said Carlton have got a different sponsor on their jumper, and I've spent 10 minutes trying to find it. Have they?
They keep moving. The Great Southern Bank's the normal one. Trip. Nah, I would say they're all the same. And they're Great Southern Bank or whatever it's called. And
Josh, it's a disgrace they didn't give him another year at Eddie Betts.
No.
Interesting one. I think he deserves another year, does Mr. Betts. He probably, you could say, but I like the fact they are back in Durden and Honey in. Oh,
we all know how biased I am when it comes to Sir Betts. So, you know, I would have taken.
I hope, and I've just recorded my draft trade preview, but I'll give you a sneak peek. I have mentioned Eddie Betts and said that I would have liked to have given him a deal to play in the VFL.
Well, we were even like in the group chat with the people I go to footy with. We were saying like put him on the rookie list because that way, you know, and then he's still there as that mentor.
Because in my preview, I've got Mark Murphy and Eddie Betts on a full-time VFL contract.
Yeah.
And start letting the kids come through the VFL with them two setting the standards.
Yep. Word.
It was great to talk to Eddie the other night, wasn't it? How good was that?
What's that? Oh, well, we all seen an ugly cry from yours truly. But yeah, it was really, really cool for everyone.
I'd love to say it's the first time on camera I've seen a girl ugly cry, but it's probably not going to be the last either.
Oh, no, I'll be crying by the end of this, let me assure you. Yeah, I have a very special friendship with Eddie, so this game is heartbreaker for sure.
Hey there, Andrew. How are you doing? Where would we rank Carlton's list from 1 to 18 in the comp?
See, I don't think we're that. Like, if you look at the list, I'm like, we're not that bad. Honestly,
I think it's a 10 out of 18, and I think with a couple of additions and tweaks, could quite easily be 6 to 4. Durden is very good. We're a big fan.
Durden had a relative that has a mullet. I don't know, that's irrelevant again, but I love irrelevant facts and I love mullets, so you're all welcome.
We love a bit of Corey Durden. Come on, boys, get in.
Does he have a BA shirt or some merch or something?
I don't know. I don't know if Terry's...
we should get on that if he hasn't had.
Surely Durden can wear a BA shirt on his route.
I think it should definitely be in his wardrobe.
Everyone asking, Pommy, have you heard of Jacob Sturdeman performing the TAC Cup? I haven't checked him out, no. We're still correlating all of our draft stuff, but...
Come on, kid.
Oh, well done, Levi. Come on. Levi's going to get 2 or 1. It'll be his first, won't it? He didn't kick that. Oh, yeah, he did kick that one.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did.
Has he given it back?
Sorry, what now?
What is going on here? On our
his hand. Who did he give it to? Slim
Mitch. Got it. He's obviously a free.
To be fair, I don't think he stays, does he?
Mitch.
Yeah.
Well, he's got another year left on his deal. I don't know how you. I don't know how you'd pass on. Well done, Mitch. I don't know how you would sell it.
You can't.
Because that's a lot of money for another team to take on. The only thing we could do with Gov is do what Collingwood did and pay a bit of his contract, which will raise the price of his pick.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind doing that if we say we'll pay 300 for 1 year. So he's still getting his full worth.
Yeah,
if we can get like a second rounder for him.
Yeah, I mean, I can get around that too. Wouldn't be mad.
Josh makes a great point here. We're proving we're a good side when it doesn't matter. It is heartbreaking that we're We are controlling them. And
However, there's also another half to go. So
another half. Yeah,
That's
people are agreeing with you. Wouldn't mind if Gov goes. Oh, Mitch. See, I like Mitch because I really enjoyed when we were at the BNF and he stayed and he stopped and chatted for a bit with me. It was about half hour and we had a beer. And he was a real nice guy, man. Like, I felt really bad. Like, I even apologized.
Everyone gets chatty Cathy, though, after a few cheeky bevs, though, eh? Did he really want to be there? I mean, no, he really wanted to talk to you.
he loved me. He was like, we're besties.
Obviously. Duh.
Come, that's yours, that. Well done. Well done, Stocks.
Yeah. I mean, I love Stocker.
Stocker is harder than a coffin nail.
Oh, mate. Yeah, agreed. And it's drive is one of my pet peeves here. Why the fuck is he not in the midfield? Pick him up as a midfielder and put him in defence. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, go on, boys. Clarko said he's going overseas. If you listen to Clarko's exact words, as Jesse Hogan takes a routine mark, Clarkson's exact words amused me because my wife heard them and said he's coming to Carlton because he said it's my sincere intention to go overseas and have a holiday with my wife. And my wife alerted me to that's what I say when I say it's my sincere intention to go out tonight and be home at 10 o'clock after 2 beers and I roll in at 5. So when I heard him say that, I was like, all he needs as a fight kicks off is just someone to give him a couple of million.
Oh, I tell you what, a lippy Sam Walsh is what we want in life.
Look at that. You see, I don't like we've given away that free kick, but I like the fact that the boys are getting stuck into Jesse Hogan.
Yeah. Same. Love it. Bit of grunt. I mean, you know. Oh, look at the halftime score in the other game. 62-23. Melbourne 23, Geelong 62. Jesus.
Like, what was that? What started that little bit of fisticuffs? Let's have a look.
Luke. Love that.
What's going on? Evidently, we're seeing it, but I can't see anyone fighting. What caused that?
Maybe after the.
But they're trying to show us it.
I know they're trying to. I think they're trying to find it. To be fair.
Adam Gould, Jesse Hogan, sits.
No, so came. What was that? Did anyone pick it up? Because it came.
If someone could explain what that was for, that'd be grouse because I can't see anything. You know what? Interesting fact here. Adam Gould suggests that Jesse Hogan sits down to piss. Brilliant. Walsh got a gut punch. Yeah, why did they get...
Yeah.
No way. Sad's got no hope there.
Nah. And just like that, we're one in front.
You know, they've really got massively soft on the freeze.
Of course, it's Toby Green.
Oh, Walsh gave the gut punch. Nah, I love that.
Same. I'm on board.
You know, when we went to the Best and Fairest in 2019, Walsh queued up to get in. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. He actually stood in the queue for 5 minutes to get in, and then Cripps actually came out to get him inside. And was like, you don't have to queue. And I was like, he must be the greatest human being of all time. Yeah. Like the fact that he's got a little bit of love. You know, he don't think he's supreme. I love that about him.
Yeah, humble.
Mitchell Day, yeah. So he's confirming it was a gut punch. You see, it's undisciplined, but I mean, this is proper Carlton. We should be way ahead. Like we shouldn't. That free kick that was conceded shouldn't have any bearing on the quarter. But Toby Green's got a goal now.
Oh God, I can't even look at it. It makes me mad.
Toby Green looks like every time my pop used to get someone in to be a handyman, Toby Green turned up.
I mean, if they're showing up in fluoro, not sad.
No, but every time my pop used to have a mate who had a mate who had a mate that could fix something. And it was the same mate that I don't even think was registered to do anything. But I swear it was Toby Green.
That's so funny.
Or corn humps. We're not going to concede 19 goals in a row. I can guarantee that. Don't worry. Don't panic. Uncle Pom's calm.
Yeah, you are calm. Good for you.
You watch 10 minutes time when the 18th goal kicks in. Go on, Eddie.
Oh, sweet Jesus. That was stressful. My bladder can't take that.
Corn. You know, them kicks down the wing absolutely killers. Tell you what, while we're getting towards the end of this quarter, let us know in chat, who are you? Are you team Clarko? Or are you team
good poll.
Loin? Or are you team someone else?
Or are you team Teague? Are you still on the train?
There'll be someone who's team Teague. Teague's mum will be in chat. Hi, Mrs. Teague, if you're there. I'm sorry I've been mean about your son. It's nothing personal. I'm sure he's a great bloke.
It's like Lockie Henderson getting his mum to stand up for him.
You see, I feel bad when I've met these players at the BNF. I have told them that I've slated them all year.
Here's a Lockie Henderson story, right? So there were the rumours of him going to Geelong. We flew up to Brisbane. They played in Brisbane. We flew up there. After the game, we're waiting out at the bus with like some of the cheer squad members and whatnot. And he's walked out, and there was a little kid there with a Geelong Guernsey. He's walked straight past us and signed the Geelong Guernsey before he's even signed. Yeah, enjoy that story.
What a melt. What a melt.
Yeah.
What a melt. People saying Team Pom, how can we get Pom in there? I already said on the live the other week, I will coach Carlton for free. And I want 500k when I win a flag. I'll do it. I'll do it for free. Do it for free. I get to pick my own staff, though.
Tracy says, I remember that. Yeah, it was a thing. And from the moment I seen that.
We've got some great. So it looks like Team Clarko is winning.
There's a few lines, though.
Team Dean Smith at Villa.
Hey, I tell you, Peter, you're right, mate. He would get them playing a controlled, composed game of footy. Stuart McQuaid, Walsh captain coach.
Imagine. That'd be brilliant.
Can I be assistant to the regional manager, Cam Dempster? Great office quote. You know, for that, you can be. For using an office quote, I'm a sucker. My preference is Hurd as coach. Can you imagine if they got Hurd in as coach?
I would hurt a lot of people.
You know, my favourite thing I've heard in all this was Kane Corns, right? And he was on the radio and he was like, Carlton can't keep doing what they always do, recycling coaches. They've got to start having a plan and shit like that. And then 2 days later, his favourite for the job was Buckley. And I'm like, he's taking the piss. Don't do what they did. And then he's like, why don't they get Buckley? Because last time they got a Collingwood guy who had left. That worked out well. I was like, the guy's a piss taker.
May as well call himself Brett Temple.
Can you imagine if we got him? Imagine if we got Buckley. I would laugh.
No.
I'd be upset, but I would laugh. Scotty Boy will never forgive Clarko for letting Fev not get to 100.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe I'm weird, but I genuinely
don't say it. Don't.
No, things like that don't bother me on the account of this. I think it shows a bit of arsehole and a win at all cost mentality, and maybe that's just the Pom in me because coaches are like that. They don't try and help opposition coaches out. I'm a big fan of that because I'm a sucker for a milestone. I don't think milestones should ever be given away. I think they should be earned by blood, sweat, and tears. But can you imagine Buckley? If Buckley came, I would love it because for one reason, Swoop Luke loves Buckley. Like he loves him, so it would be funny the banter to wind him up.
I was about to say the banter on it that would be mental.
I'd hate myself, but I would pretend I love Buckley if we got him just to wind Luke up. Like, I'd probably get Buckley's face tattooed. All right, I'd probably get Buckley's face tattooed, change my middle name to Pom Nathan Buckley.
I live on Buckley Street, so it could work.
Well, there you are, everyone. If you want to go around for a beer, they are Buckley Street. I don't reckon there's... Stav asks, are we re-signing Ed Kerner? He signed a 12-month deal, I believe, last week. And we've got the lovely Riley, who is sat on you have got the same chair that every mum in the 80s have there. You've got a nice wicker chair.
Is it Kmart?
No, it's a bed head, actually, from Pillow Talk or something like that. I didn't buy it, but either way... Nice.
Pillow talk. That means something totally different to a Pom.
And to a me.
Look, I'm just glad that the lads are really getting up for a legend's farewell tonight. A true Carlton man in David T. I was waiting for you to recognise that.
I thought you were going to say any bets, and then you threw that on me. And I'm like, come on, mate, you're better than that.
I was literally sucked in. I was like, yeah, sick.
Yeah, no, they're playing well. I think there's absolutely no expectations of pressure. I like what the youngsters are doing. I do have to say, I think Jacob Wiedering's played one of the really good defensive general games I've seen this season. The way he's commanding that back line, he's making GWS go into angles they don't really want to go into. He's basically been rock solid as he always is.
I was about to say he's solid as fuck.
Brody Kemp has been immensely impressive. He's probably around my best in terms of, expectations. It's his second game. He's been outstanding. Cripper's, getting a lot of clearances. It's good that he hasn't kicked a football because the bloke can't kick. So... He can't kick.
You know what? You know what? What do you think of Levi's game? I know you've been a big critic of Levi throughout the years. I'm going to put a bet out there. If Levi kicks 5, I'll turn vegan.
Shut up.
I promise I will. I will record all my meals. I'll become that guy who instas everything I eat.
Instagram, Pom goes vegan.
Incidentally, I was a vegan for 6 months. My ex was a vegan. I did it literally, no joke.
No wonder she's your ex. It makes sense.
Exactly right. That must have been in yesteryear before veganism turned into like a hashtag on fucking Twitter.
A thing.
Yeah, it was because she never actually told anyone as well, which blagged my head. When it became niche, it became like mandatory. You have to tell people.
Yeah. In terms of Levi, look, he's been, it's been a Levi game tonight. He's had a couple of nice moments. He's given everything he can for the club.
Who's you?
Hello.
Yeah, he caught me off guard there.
Yeah, that's why. I just thought I'd do it. I'll just answer why would I date a vegan, Pom? She had a really glittering personality. So, I mean, that was what it was all about.
Personality.
A conversation, honestly, was absolutely stellar. So, shout out to you, Tilly, if you're watching. You're probably not because we didn't end on the best of terms. But if you are, right, sweetheart, how you doing?
My imaginations about fava beans and tofu is absolutely enthralling.
So Paolo, tell me your thoughts, my friend.
Were you a vegan, Pommy?
Oh, come right.
Was.
How disturbing is it? It's so wrong.
Was. Yeah, look, how many times have you heard them say, eat vegetables? Not anymore. Pom's not fitting of it. It's all about steaks.
Oh, I love a steak.
What's the saying? How do you know if someone's a vegan? I'll tell you.
Okay, can I just say, right, it was 6 months, right? And I didn't tell anyone. I used to keep it on the day-low, and then I'd gone to McDonald's on a night out. Now, the worst thing about being a vegan, I can do it because genuinely I don't like eating meat. We're totally sidetracking here, but it's your call. Right? And I don't like eating meat, if I'm honest. Right? I don't like eating meat because I can feel the eating things. I don't quite like it, but I can't help myself. But when you're out on the beers, do you know how hard it is?
Kebab. How do you not get a kebab?
Yeah. Do you know how that was the hardest bit? Like 3 a.m, drunk as a
Bobby,
fart.
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people that get on the gas and struggle to stay away from the meat, mate.
Mate, I just
Where's my life?
Well, yeah. I don't.
Yeah,
I
this-
don't
Going downhill fast, I tell you.
Riley's blushing.
He's like me too. I feel you, Riles. Don't worry.
Right, on the
Riley's
game.
blushing because he's like, "Oh, you're like me. I sometimes have a cheat day as well, and I get a lamb kebab."
Yeah, exactly right.
Mate,
But I
honestly,
think-
there is nothing better. Like, if we win tonight, I might break my wife's heart and get on the beers. And 3
Come on
a.m.
the beers with me.
3 a.m. Get a dirty kebab. There's now better than a 3 a.m. kebab.
Oh, you're not wrong. It's the smartest thing you've said today, actually.
Paolo, tell me about the game.
Oh yeah. Well, you should probably talk about that. That's a thing.
Okay.
That's happening.
It's there. It's on.
No. I think. Look, have you ever seen a side like play their way for a whole half and be only up by like a point?
Yeah, I've been a Carlton fan for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like we just do not know how to put opposition away at the moment. But I will say, I think tonight is a big vouching move for us not to fucking go and get more bloody recruits, mate. Look at all the top players in our team tonight: Walsh, O'Brien, Kemp, and Stocker.
Stalker.
They're all draftees.
Nice.
I'm
with
playing
you.
it to start. Pommy, the hashtag has to begin. No more recruits. No more recruits.
No recruits.
No more
No
recruits.
more recruits.
I'm sick
Fuck
of
the
it.
hashtag. Pommy needs to bring a chant. You need to make one up about no more
I'm
recruits. This is on.
over the recruits. I'm fucking over them. Seriously.
What are you talking about, Paolo? Nothing more you want than to trade pick 6 for Adam Chera.
Oh, for God's sake, seriously, mate. Just go out and get a young kid, and develop him.
Yeah. What I will say,
When you
though,
get him, make sure you play them in the right spot. That'd be
That-
good to you.
yes, that would be helpful. I think what we're seeing tonight, though, as you said, the talent levels there, the draft levels there, and you sort of see those comments a little bit when Eddie Betts said the other night, this group has more talent than what he saw in his grand. You're seeing flashes of it. I think Brody Kemp has been immensely impressive. He's kept going. He's had a couple of errors, but he hasn't put his head down. He's kept going, and he's kept taking those kicks on, which is a massive sign of confidence from a bloke in his second game. Because once or twice, if a player does that in their infancies, and they start being a lot more conservative, but he's kept going. And then you've got your Dirt and your Stockers. Tom Williamson has given me the shits tonight, I've got to say. He's just done some things.
Someone just said that in the chat.
Mate,
I've got to say, Tom Williamson went downhill the day Terry posted that he was in the barbers with Tom Williamson and they had the same hairdresser. So since then, Tom Williamson's game has gone drastically downhill, but Terry's game has gone up. So
yeah, facts. And Terry has a way better haircut than Tom Williamson anyway. What the fuck? Same barber.
Terry's definitely better looking than Tom Williamson.
I mean, you're not wrong.
What's the predictions? Let's talk about draft picks. So people in the audience, who would you rather have? Give me a name. Would you rather go out and buy a ready-made player, so like an Adam Chera, or I don't know who else is out there? Please don't say George Hewitt though, because I might barf. Or is there someone in the draft you're looking at? So I'll start. I am big on my boy, the Goater. I mean, not Sean Goater of soccer fame, Josh Goater. Huge fan of him. If I had pick 6, my big boy Josh Goater would come in. Honestly, he's a beast. And ask yourself, when has Pom got a draft pick wrong? Your Uncle Pom is usually pretty good with this.
I want Chera and keep our first
Well,
pick.
you put in the work for me, so it's a far fetch from what the others do. I think just quietly, but look, I mean, you're going to go out and get. How old's Adam Chera now? What, 22, 21?
22.
Yeah.
I mean, is there much upside to him? I don't know. Maybe.
See, I'm not a fan of Chera. I don't get it. I've watched him play, and I'm telling you, look at his numbers as well. He's in a very, very organised midfield.
Well,
And he's going to come to Carlton, which
is
a
very
little bit-
unorganised.
which is a little bit like, like having a stag do in Beirut. It's all over the place.
well, Pommy, I think you summed it up perfectly, and I completely agree with you. Like when Adam Chera was not being spoken about or linked to Carlton at all, was anyone in the competition or anyone
Aware of him?
saying, "Oh, look at Adam Chera. He's playing ground low medal football. You better go and give up pick 6 for him." Was anyone saying that?
I don't look
No
at
one.
Adam Chera, turn the TV off, and go, wow. Like when I go there, I'm going wow about Sarong, Brayshaw, Fife. I'm going there. They're elite. I think Chera's just 750k, mind-boggling money.
Someone in the chat just said 900, I think, about Chera.
900k.
Well, I mean, according to SEN, 700k is what he's got on the table at Fremantle, so it's got to be above that.
That's madness if you're offering him that.
And honestly, I'm telling you, I scored 48 goals one season playing for Scarborough College in Division 2, so I'd be worth about $1 million.
Good for you. That's exciting.
Mind
Good
you,
story,
I will say I'd rather be paying him 700k a year as an actual midfielder than the current bloke we've got at the moment, who they tried to turn into a midfielder, and he's not a midfielder.
Zach Williams.
Yeah.
He'll come good though, Zach Williams. I can assure you, 'cause he's got a good surname.
There you go. It's a great surname.
The facts are there.
I feel like Adam, he's one of those pieces that's a nice to have, but to pay that much money for him, and you're paying on potential. You're not paying on current output. You're paying on potential. It's just, I don't think it's a wise move. I'd rather pay, if we're going to recruit people, honestly, you look at, much more economic options that are less risk, because there's enough in there, and you go to the draft. So you think of who are those less risk guys? Well, we've been linked with, your Ricardis of the world, the Lipinskis of the world, those sort of guys. I'd feel better going after those as sort of depth players than blowing 750k on Adam Chera.
But what are those blokes going to give you on the list that the guys on there at the moment are giving? Like, they're not going to. It's like it's an incremental improvement. Like, and it's just like, what's the point? I genuinely don't see the point.
I think for 750, I don't know how you three feel. I'd want a guaranteed good thing. So I'm talking 26, 27, like what Brisbane did with Lockie Neal in their part of their rebuild at this point. Someone is the dog's bollocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't want the dog's tail. I want his bollocks.
Yeah. I agree,
that
mate.
sounded better in my mind.
Well, if you're spending that money, you need to be sure, don't you?
Evidently.
You'd think, but you'd also think, game plan's a thing, but how often do we do that?
What about you, Katie? Do you like Adam Chera? It's a great name.
Great name. I mean, like you were saying, like, why, if he's, like you're saying about the whole, like, you don't look at his game and be like, we want him. He's brilliant. Turn the TV off and you still think about his game.
Like, it's not a knock on him. I think he's a good footballer. No knock, but for me and with everything, it's at the right price. Has to be at the right price.
Exactly.
Blair is a big Freo fan and a good mate of mine. I'm sorry, Blair. I'm not saying he's crap, right? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he ain't 700k. So if he's basically an ugly version of Dylan Shield. Like, Dylan Shield's got chiseled Greek god looks and Adam Chera hasn't, but they're the same player.
Yeah, it's a fair call. Like we all said, it's a nice thing to have, but not for that money. Not for that money. And not for the draft capital. I'd be more concerned about the draft capital than that.
Yeah,
reeks of desperation to me.
Around and retool them financially in ways that certain you've got projected salary cap increase in 2 years' time because they'll get the new TV deal. But the draft capital is a whole other story.
Yeah.
I think you've got to look as well at what it's going to cost in a way of a trade. So I know some people here are throwing out like SBS, McGovern. You've got to remember two things happen. When you're that price of 700, 750, no player in the history of AFL has gone for less than a first round pick on that value.
Yeah,
when they've
I was
gone.
going to say, like,
Yeah.
I mean, if SBS goes, I'll put a bow on him before they send him away. But
But you think SPS is going to be worth, at best, based on his output, a third rounder, right? Maybe a second if you really push the boat out because you're selling it on potential, right?
Yeah.
So then you're still about an early second away from getting into a first territory, probably another. So you'd be looking. I don't think they'd accept a future first. We're about to stay. Are you guys wanting to watch the second half with us? Or do you want to go?
I'd like to keep my professional career intact, so I'm just going to hop off.
Yeah, I might head off too. Enjoy the
Okay,
second
before
half.
you go, give me a prediction. Give me a prediction. Fourth quarter. Me and Katie will be
Celebrating a Carlton 12-point win.
attaboy, yeah.
There it is. And don't forget.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, jumper punch
Love
merch.
Merch, hoodies, get on it. Bang.
I'm also about the Bull Ants beanie. I said it the other day, but living love. Yes.
And spirit, baby. And spirit.
Attaboy.
All right, crew. See
Cheers,
you
Paolo.
after the game on the fan
See you,
cam. We'll see
guys.
how that goes. So
And Riley, before you go, tell me, what's the score?
I think we will. I think we'll probably get done by 16 points. I just think the Giants will overrun us.
Riley, get out. Quick,
Yeah.
exit.
But my heart says we'll win by 5 points. Don't forget to buy the jumper punch merchandise, not only the jumpers, but of course Paolo's shorts from the other day, which were a massive talking point. Enjoy
Oh,
the second
tell me
half.
more.
Yeah, they are sourced
that.
from Baby Gap. They are sourced from Baby Gap. They're 10 sizes too small. I don't know what was going
It's
on
tight,
with them
tight on
shorts.
the pins, huh?
Right, come on, boys. Tell you what, Blair, you've really taken me not liking Adam Chara to heart. I'm sorry, Blair. He's a good footballer. He's a good footballer. He's just not my cup of tea. I don't get it. But I love you. I love Fremantle too. It's okay.
I don't hate you.
I'm just saying, if it was a choice between having a back rub from Edward Scissorhands and Adam Chara, I'm taking the back rub. That's all I'm saying.
I do love like a good backage though. Imagine the satisfaction.
I reckon it would hurt with scissors.
I mean, depends what you're into, Palm.
Times are tough. Times are tough. High altitude mountaineering dockers during lockdown. What is, that's a good thing. What is everyone I was going to say bitch watching, binge watching during COVID? Tell me, because I'm running out of things to watch.
What are you watching? I'm watching Pose at the moment on binge, ironically. It's amazing. If you love the drag scene, it's a bit of history from where the drag scene kind of came from and the balls and equality, especially of black transsexuals and stuff in America. It's fucking insane. Love. So that's what I'm watching.
That's weird. My wife has smashed what's it called? RuPaul's Drag Race. I've watched like every season of that now over the last 6 months. Like,
is she watching the new one?
Yeah.
Love. I'm obsessed with it.
And I find myself getting into it.
So does John. He's the exact same. He's like, why are you watching this? And then 10 minutes in, he's like, oh, yeah, that's sick. I'm like,
yeah, do you know what I mean? I think when she first put it on, I was like, what's this gash? And
honestly, she loves that, get Zoe to watch Pose on
I will tell her.
She will froth it.
Because I watched one episode and I was like I was invested.
It's so good. Shannon said Mr. In Between. That came up on my thing before, and I was like, yes, that looks so good.
Ooh, I'll check that out. I've
keeping
been,
up appearances. Yeah.
I've been watching.
Animal Kingdom. Have you watched Animal Kingdom?
I watch a lot of the documentaries. I'm a nerd, so I like that.
I love me a doco.
Sonia says she's just been told Adam Cherry worth pick 6. Were you speaking to his dad?
What is his girlfriend?
Let's have a look what else we got here. Always keep your first and second. Now, I agree with you, Patrick, mate. Honestly, you know what I'm like.
But then again, you've got to remember, it'd be hard to negotiate with me. I'll be a bit like Dodoro, being a northerner. Like the last time I broke into a tenner, the cops came round. So that's how tight I am. Pom, please organise an email of Year Blue Abroad Inline Footy Trio. What's that? What am I missing there?
Yeah, I'm late to the party.
I'm always late. Plowman's intent fits a football is so. It is, yeah.
I want to like Plowman. Oh, fuck off.
I want to like Plowman, but round 2's killed Plowman for me.
Plowman killed Plowman for me.
Just round 2, honestly, it's really killed it for me. I don't like to see players looking sad. I mean, looking happy when you lose.
Oh, yeah.
That's the soccer in me. It's the soccer in me. I don't like to see smiles. I want to see you feel like you're hurting like I am.
Mm-hmm. Word. Especially like when you sit there and cry. Like, fucking A.
What's going on with that hair there? That guy looks like he's
27.
Look at that. He looks like his ma cuts his hair.
Probably.
That's a bad fade.
Oh,
Tommy, I need hard liquor, and I'm serious. Go hard, brother.
Yes, I am team that comment. Says me with a cruiser. Hard liquor.
Here we go. Don't worry. We'll be all right.
How behind am I? I'm looking at they're just about to bounce the ball. Am I behind far?
I'm on 16:23. Ed's just kicked it in.
Oh, no, I'm way behind. Let me see if I can update it. Fuck, KO.
Okay, I've just had a complaint in the chat. But ladies and gentlemen, try not to make any light of mental health issues. We know how serious it is to me personally as well. So
same, obviously. Did we say something or did someone say something?
And you've got to remember, we are in lockdown, so a lot of people are struggling. God bless them. Hence why we've got people watching this.
Yeah, just to make you feel better.
Come on, boys.
All right, I'm moving it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mark, we have to watch it on KO for copyright infringement reasons, which is a nightmare. Hitting the scotch already, says Andrew. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. No. I shouldn't have done that dry Saturday. Amateur by Palm.
But drink responsibly, kids.
Oh, don't get caught.
I'm such a hypocrite.
Come on, boys. Tell you what, Carlton, they're such an irritating side to watch, we are.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've just refreshed it. I'm now at 15:36. Am I still behind?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, mean. But I want to hear. Responsibly already on tequila. Oh, mean tequila.
He has he? Oh, Mitch. Yeah, Stocker, he did. He took out the fellow Pom. Yeah, for some reason, Carl's, it's mental with Foxtel because I can hear my father-in-law watching in the living room. So I can, every so often when it goes quiet, I can hear what's about to come up. Well done, Walshy. Can Willem make a Stocker hits montage? I will ask him. Willem, if you are in the chat, make a Stocker hard hits, please.
One of the boys I go to football with, he will be enjoying that in the bathroom with some tissues, I would think. Love that.
I've got to say, I do like a little bit of unadulterated violence.
That's extra, Pommy.
I've sent him. I'll send him a message on my phone. I'll send him a message now, actually.
Because that's sick.
Just-
And like,
Just
the
for
way he
you
does the
guys,
music.
service you get on the watch along. I'll do this.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh no, I don't want to Instagram you.
yes,
That would've been-
yes, crying.
I'll just Instagram randoms. Do you know what I mean?
Wasn't that the problem last time? Isn't that why you're off the piss?
No, what I did is I went through. I had some absolute horrendous, like vicious Collingwood ones. Like I had a couple of death threats and stuff. So I'd got a few beers down, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to video time these
Why did
people.
I do this?
I thought I'd video time them instead of replying to them, and a few answered, and it was quite epic.
I swear to God, do you know what? I need to pee. I didn't time this very well. I guarantee you I'll go pee and Eddie will kick a goal. So I'm like, do I just wee myself? Like, is that a thing? Am I allowed to do that?
My wife is a big Bruins fan, Jesse, unadulterated violence. So yeah, we watch a bit of the ice hockey together. Has Dan closed the kebab shops? I believe he has. So I'll have to deal with hate mail without a kebab. Yeah, I've sent it to him, and he will now do that hopefully for us.
You are being requested to do a Pommy TikTok. Yeah.
A Pommy TikTok. What Pommy TikTok do we want? I've got a lot of time off now in the off season.
You choose, babe.
So I can maybe drimp into a bit of a TikTok action.
I believe in you.
I think they are open. Are they open, Kev? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Let's have a look. Bruins. My wife went to Boston for a while, so that's why she supports them. She was out there for about 6 months. Yeah, she fell in love with them. So yeah, she got me into NHL. Do a bus it TikTok. I don't even know what that is. I might have to ask my kids, but it doesn't sound good.
Like a cheese squad, Carlton cheese squad dance TikTok. I'd love that. I mean, they've kind of run out of banner times though. They could have done that at banner making, I'm sure. I did a lot of eating and rolling around like a child when I used to make the banner. I was very productive, me.
I'm keen to get into the TikToks.
You will be shocked to hear, Pom, I may or may not have indulged at banner making too. It was just renowned.
I'd imagine you loved the banner making.
I did love the banner making. Loved. I especially love when we got to do the crepe paper ones and got to do the weave. It takes a lot of time, but it's really cool effect in the end.
Who writes the thing?
I think they have someone at the club that do it. I know when I was there, I believe they had a comedian at the time. I could be wrong. But we would get it sent from the club to us, and then we would just do what the club had requested. Like sometimes we got to.
That's actually upset me. I
things.
thought like you guys would sit down, have like 6 or 7 beers, and come up with some witty banter.
I mean, we used to be able to. I mean, we would throw some things around, and sometimes the club would be like, "Yeah, that's sick," but sometimes it was very much what the club said.
That is absolute garbage. Like I actually thought,
not trusted.
Oh, I mean, again, it's my soccer upbringing, so
Yeah.
I personally, I think as long as it's not racist, it's pretty fair game. Do you know what I mean?
Racist, sexist, all the homophobic, all
like
the above.
any of the isms, unless it's like
yeah.
you know being
Agreed.
softism, and
Yeah.
I don't like you taking the piss, and I'm a bit upset.
Mhm.
But for me, yeah, just cop it, man. Like,
I love banter.
if it's something
Banter's
you've
where
done
it's at.
stupid.
Yeah.
Like, if it's something stupid, like you've done drugs or something, you deserve to get an absolute. You deserve to get smashed. Like Jesse Hogan, because he had that drug scandal, he deserves to get smashed about it.
We could have just all you have on the banner is like a line.
Fine. If you get upset about it, you get upset about it. Oh, for God's sake, what is going on here? Like, they have tried to piss that up, and they've still got a goal.
Oh,
Can't believe I'm missing the Burnley game for this. which for any Poms out there will be like, what the hell?
I can't believe I put pants on for this. When I was getting ready, I said to my partner, I was like, I'm watching football with pants on. What the fuck? Do you have pants on?
I do, yeah. I
Okay.
do. People have asked that a few times. Do I have pants on when I wear this? I can assure you, I always have pants on.
I thought about it, but then I thought, maybe I'll be nice.
Yeah, Sonia, this is interesting. Me and Paolo were taking the piss, but if you actually go through the apps, every fourth game Carlton have, right? Pretty much, if you're a new player to our club, your fourth game will be always piss, and then it'll go down. The exception to the rule is sad because we took the piss about. Evidently, it's just 3 games. We should get 50 players in and only play them for 3 games, and we'll win a flag. Is that theory?
Can someone tell Clayman to put his pants on? his big boy pants.
Can I make a Teague song? What about Teague, Teague, Teague? Oh! That's probably that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. It's probably not productive when we're having a goal run kicked on us. Come on, boys, get up. We need a goal here because you can sense it.
Fucking
the midfield pressure from Carlton is non-existent. They are like the French at Agincourt, our midfield at times.
You just killed me.
Dow's getting ready. Who's injured? Dow's doing warm-ups.
That was going to be my question.
Hospital workers, police officers around that time. Yes.
Cripper off, apparently.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, I didn't like him coming in. I didn't like... I thought you might as well give Cripper the day off. Let him rest up for the next year.
Yeah, suit up, son.
Come on, Dowie. You know what I've noticed about Dowie is he's aged a lot in a year.
You play for Carlton, we age watching it. Imagine playing for him.
Dow's going to look as old as Lance Whitnall next year.
Yeah, Lance. What a dick.
Come on, boys. I'd love to be able... Don't you think we should be able to hear the phone calls after a certain amount of time? Cheers, Blue Baggers 42, mate. Go and enjoy the football. It's Liverpool. It'll be a good game, Liverpool-Burnley. Can you check in? I've got Sadio Mane in my fantasy as Jesse Hogan is about to kick another goal.
Okay, I'm going to the toilet while that happens.
Okay, enjoy.
Oh, I will.
I hope she gets the abuse I get when I go to the toilet. Aspirations that I'm going for a poo. Jesse Hogan, 3rd goal. This is probably my fault because I said he was crap.
Yeah, I heard that, Tracy.
I hope that's not true because I just think, and I don't know what anyone else thinks, you look at Unanaki Davis at North, he was getting absolutely killed by North Melbourne fans. And then they let him in and they kept playing him. And look at him now. He's a real solid footballer. And I just think this moving players around and changing the plan every week, don't get it. If I was the new coach of Carlton Football Club, I'd want to see him in as well. I'd want to see him play every week. Jesse Hogan winding back the ears. Can someone give us an update as well on Tom Hawkins? How is he doing? Quality Rubber Ducky, quality Cam Dempster. Yeah, Cripps is done. He doesn't look good. You know, Shad said it. What do we think happens in their heads? Like, because this just watching this game isn't structure. This is now the boys have literally queued in the rack at midfield in their tackle efforts. That's it. Go on, Noons. Come on, Eddie.
Back.
Yeah, to be
What did
honest,
I
David,
miss?
I'm at that stage. I haven't mentally checked out, but I've mentally now prepared myself to not be upset.
I've mentally prepared myself for Eddie being carried off because I don't think I am ready for that situation, to be fair.
But honestly, the tackle pressure's just stopped. Like in the midfield, these boys have just literally they are in.
Look.
I would say they're in. I mean, look at that there. They've taken a mark and then they've got an uncontested.
Biggest time of all time. I could have like the Olympic award for the quickest PR, to be fair.
That
Pretty.
was a very quick toilet break.
Yeah. What was
I've
that?
got to say, very, very impressive as well. You've got the makeup on and everything. You've probably put the most effort on any guest we've had on this show.
You don't want to see this makeupless. It's quite a. That's why I don't do overnights at work, because if they have to wake up next to me without makeup on, they want their money back. It's not good.
Well, Tim Taranto there, not the greatest kick. Be interesting to see what the new coach does. Like, it'll be really interesting to see if we get a coach like Ross, who demands pressure and tackles. If these players can do that, and then we can just say it's the coach.
Sorry, but Brody was like, "I'll wear makeup if we don't kick next goal." We are saving this chat, so you're on, pal. Eddie.
I think Teague's already found out, Carls. There's no way Teague hasn't found out. There's no way that they'll just like tomorrow morning ring him up and say, like, there's no way they'll gather all the coaches and say, right, stand up if you're coming to work next year. Not so fast, David. Like, there's no way they'll do that. Like, he'll know.
What's the diagnosis on Teague? On Cripper.
He's out for the game, but
yeah, I caught that.
I've got the game on mute, so someone can say what the official tangent is. I agree with you, Tracy. I think all this show pony from Teague is, him saying he's upset and stuff. I legit think that he's only doing that and being brazen because he knows he's been sacked. Because personally, controversial opinion, I think it's absolutely pathetic. I know people are saying it's good he's sticking up for himself. I actually think it's a disgrace. Like, personally, I think it's false flagging. Like, just leave with a bit of dignity. Don't grovel. I'm taking it as he's groveling for his job. Well done, Sardi. Go on, second effort, bro. Like, they are. Look at this, man. 2 on 1.
Bro.
What hope has he got?
Whose man was that? Dow's? Nah.
No, that was, by the looks of it,
Walshy? My computer does have viruses. Classic, Caitlin.
Yeah, it was. That's not Walsh's. I don't think that was Walsh's man, though. He looked like he was chasing after the other, but then Plowman came in to take the other man.
So it's probably. We can blame Plowman, right? Standard procedure.
Like we are getting absolutely mauled now. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you guys. I'm glad you agree. I know it's a controversial opinion, Gavin and Tracy, but I just like someone asked me on the forum the other day, Pom, what would you do if you'd been fired? And I was like, I would have seen my last couple of weeks out with dignity, gone back home, gone to be an assistant and try and come back in the job. I think now he's unemployable because he's pop-shotted at clubs. He's pop-shotted at the club.
He showed them he just showed them how his what's the word? His form.
I'm not.
That wasn't a sentence. We'll take that back.
I'm with you, Jonah. Do you know what I mean? I'm with you. I'm not a fan. Look at that. You know what? Look at that. Dow and Fogarty looking at each other as Green just walks through for Bants.
He could have done a fucking cartwheel and still marked it.
You know, interesting to cheer us all up. My wife, I run a fantasy league, a keeper league. It's been going for a while. And my wife is in that league. And for the first time that I know, a female is in the grand final. And her team is going off, just so you know. She's in the grand. She made the semis last year. She's now in the finals.
Are you in the finals?
No, this is my third year in a row being knocked out straight sets, and she actually knocked me out this year.
Is she letting you know? I hope she's really.
She did, yes.
Amazing.
I went out to my wife, and I've got a lot of stick for my mates, but it's tough.
Yeah, rough as. I love that though.
Hopefully she wins though.
Poor Eddie trying to get in on any ball play.
Honestly, I actually feel sorry for the players though, because I've got no doubt in my mind he has been fired, and I just think for these players,
apparently,
imagine being a player. What's the fucking point?
Yeah, a friend of mine is neighbours to a relative of his, and apparently he knew 6 weeks ago.
Well, I mean, I'm a firm believer in sport. There's no smoke without fire. And these rumours were like 8 weeks ago that Teague was gone. So, how are the Blues going by Lando? We are 20 down, my friend. You know what? Brackets probably loses his nickname now.
Plowman. What will we do with you, son?
He is. There's a player that will go unnamed, right? But when Plowman was named as the best and fairest number 3,
I need more information.
He turned to me and laughed and shook his head.
Yeah.
And I just don't see. I like Plowman. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't want to be mean to him.
I'm sure he's a good person.
I don't want to be mean to him, but I just don't get it. Yeah, John. We need Terry to say David, the phone mate. But then again, I don't get why he's there if he's been sent. Look, like these. Imagine that. Just imagine being a player.
God, that was clutched.
Imagine being the player, and right now you've got a coach versus the board, evidently. Like, I just think it's a mental.
Fuck the board. Sorry.
No, when I say that I like Plowman, I'm not saying I like his game. I'm sure he's.
I don't hate him as a human.
I'm sure he's a grouse bloke. I'm sure he's a grouse bloke. I don't get the football out of him. I don't see what he does apart from wear pink boots and
a long sleeve
and has a name like the quality lunch my nan made. How fucking good is a Plowman's lunch? Telling you, if you haven't had a Plowman's lunch, get your sen around it.
What is it?
A Plowman's lunch is like a platter, so you have hams and some nice bread and some cheese and some piccalilli.
Like a grazing board. Oh.
It's like a smorgasbord of snacks.
You had me at snacks. You had me at the first piece of food. To be fair,
it's a smorgasbord of basically carbs.
You had me at lunch.
Come on, Eddie. It's basically a smorgasbord of basically carbs.
Oh, they call that out.
And everyone knows carbs are the best form of food.
Carbs are life.
Like, it's why I don't believe in divinity, because there's no way someone would make shit taste that good. That's unhealthy for you.
What, exactly?
Like, how unfair is that?
I carb load without going to the gym.
Mate, I love committing mass carbicide. Like, honestly. You know what? Actually, who Lockie Plowman reminds me of is when I was at school, there was a kid called James McMillan.
James McMillan, old mate Macca.
And his dad was the PE teacher, and he was in all the teams because his dad was in, obviously, that. Go on.
Ed for three. Ed for three.
Come on, boys.
Yeah.
Get around him. Ed's taking the piss. Tell you what, Ed's full-time forward.
Yep. That magnet is moving up.
Well, that's who Plowman reminds me of. The PE teacher's son that was always in the side, and he was never dropped because he was the head of PE, and the coach was scared to drop him.
Yep.
So what you need is Darius Bradley. Good day to you, because I know Darius occasionally watches these on repeat. He was my striking partner that year, and he was seeking conceding goals. And he actually 2-foot challenged him in a practice game and broke his ankle, so he was out for the year. Just so he didn't have to play. So I'm not suggesting the Carlton players do that, but there is methods to get rid of them.
There's methods. Are you in the mob, the mafia?
I never forget when he did it as well. He lined him up and it broke his ankle. And yeah, let's put it this way: the teacher went mental. He was a little Scottish fella, like an old Scottish fella, and he snapped.
Oh, come on, Walshy.
Come on, there it is. Here he is. Here he is. Charlie, my boy.
My man's sleeping. I'm literally turning you down in case you go nuts. For when, I should say.
Come on, Charlie, please. Come on. For the love of God. For the love of yourself.
For the love of the club. For the love of everybody. Come on, Charles.
Oh. A flea's dick away.
Please, one now.
What's happened to Charlie's kicking?
Cripper's feeling a bit sad, the poor doll.
What happened as well to the legends that were GWS? Do you remember when they used to be really good? Do I think Andrew Russell will go? I think if the club are serious, Kane Liddell, Brad Lloyd, Andrew Russell, David Teague, Dale Amos.
Dale Amos has been there 100 years.
Yeah, all need to have a meeting on Monday and explain what the fuck's gone on. If the answer's not acceptable, they are instantly dismissed. So they get a chance to say what's going on.
This is the thing. Who are they answering to? The board? Because of the board is going to be like, okay, yeah, all right. I see what you're saying.
We've got Luke Sayers in, and we can only assume, hopefully, because he called this earlier, he called this review that he's serious about sacking people. But I think these people need to explain it, because Russell needs to explain how he's on a lot of money, and we've had more soft tissue injuries than, a below us teenage bedroom. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
There's a few. What, Pom? What are your thoughts on who the hell's that?
Ginger something. That guy.
I just get the feeling that is a bad joke.
Or someone else. How do you think? Are you Googling it?
Evidently, he's from the cartoon series of Star Wars. Who's the Mandalorian in this team? Hi, Bella. How you doing, my darling?
Hello.
Jeff, I agree. Yeah, they look really soft now.
Well, yeah. Do you want to know a funny story about GWS? One year, my best mate Danny and I, we flew up to the Gold Coast, Sydney, to watch the women's play. And Dylan had just been traded, or had been at GWS for a year or so. And I knew Dylan due to being in the cheer squad. And so we were there, and it was my birthday, so I was lit, as you could imagine. And we're walking through, and I'm like, where's Dylan? Where's Dylan? And so Tom Sheridan has taken a photo, pretending to take a selfie of, him, but has taken a photo of me and Danny and posted it online on his Insta story, being like, Carlton supporters looking for Dylan Buckley. And I was like, you little prick. What a dickhead. It was funny then because then I seen Dylan during the game and had a beer. So fuck you, man.
I love it. I love it. Hey there, Jack, mate. We've got people here who want Teague to stay. I presume you're either mental
Or blind.
Or blind. George, I would love to know one of your jokes, mate, because you always make me chuckle in this. Brody, thank you very much for the donation, my brother.
Yeah,
I think
love
you
it,
donated earlier as well, and I missed it because I was chatting nonsense, so I really do apologise. But thank you so much. You are a great bloke. And thank you for being in, everyone. Everyone who has been here. Most of these names, 90% of them, I've seen you in every time I've done this. So,
awesome.
Honestly, we talked about mental health earlier. It's been a nightmare for me, but you guys have kept me going. Honestly, this is my favourite time of the week. I actually get the only other time that I enjoy more than this is my kids' bedtime.
Didn't know where you were going with that, but I'm glad it ended that way.
Clarko, the saviour, Tegan. Let me get, also, right, his agent, what a fucking dickhead. If David Teague's agent is out there as well, complete pleb, right? Because he should be more worried about finding his guy a job as opposed to saying, oh, he hasn't been fairly treated. Because 2.5 years is a long fucking time to learn your job.
You'd think.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got a 4-week probation at work. Right?
Yeah,
so if you can't do it, you're pissed off. I mean, if someone turned around to me and said, can I have 2 years? I'd be like, mate, behave.
Yeah, on your bike.
I'm getting good entertainment, Pommy. You make me happy watching this. Right, helps as well. You're a Hollywood fan. And
I can back everyone saying these lovely comments about you because I'm like them. I watch you every week. I have a setup. So you do make a difference to game day. Let me promise you that.
I really appreciate that.
You're part of the tradition now.
I love it. We're a little weird, messed up family that
I love it.
Come back.
Families that are normal are just like, why are you? Let's get mad. Let's do some silly shit, man.
Well, we've got 25 minutes until basically our weekends are over.
Mm-hmm.
Do I not like going to games? I do really like going to games, but Terry asked me to do this when lockdown started. And actually, I said this to him, like when the games came back, I was giving my tickets away so I could do this because I genuinely, this is from the bottom of my heart, prefer watching the game with you guys than I do going to the games. It feels, I don't know, like I've got a social responsibility, as stupid as it sounds. I feel like everyone needs someone here. Is there any truth that Jenny Pratt has put 12 million on the table for Clarkson? Well, she might as well because she usually buys a lot of fucking art, doesn't she? So she might as well go out and buy us a coach. Thank you very much, Alex. Get the President's Nomination Committee to slot Hurd on the board. I think they definitely need football representation on the board. Without a doubt. Who that is, I don't know. I wouldn't mind them going, come on, Dow. Come on. Come on, Dow. You know what? I'd love it if Dow kicked a goal. What I don't understand, can somebody explain this to me, why Teague has got no mask on? What's Kingslayer 420? Oh, come on, bro. You're better than that, mate. Thank you very much, Bella. There's only room for one miserable person. That's me. I want Dow to kick a goal. But what is the rule for the coaches? Does anyone know? Like, what is the rule for... Do they have to wear a mask in the box? Or is it just... Oh, yeah. Well, he was having a drink. But do they have to wear a mask in the box?
Mask in the box, lol. Had to be said.
I agree, Andrew. Russell has been like soft tissue injuries. And you know what's weird is he doesn't believe in soft tissue injuries as well. He doesn't believe in the mechanics for fixing them. He has his own method. Oh, Ed's going to get 4 here. What a piss taker.
Also, because it's his last game for the last quarter, the last time I get to wear this. What's going on?
Oh, look, we got a bit of Adelaide rep. Yeah, I said Ed was going to kick 4, but the wrong Ed.
Wrong Ed.
Imagine if I had a bet. I bet the odds on Ed Kerno to kick 4 were an absolute piss take.
And someone would have done it. I mean,
Yeah,
Michelle Caruso's Ed's number 1 fan, so
There'll be complete.
she'd
There'll
be
be some.
sitting at home enjoying her life.
There'll be some complete melt that had $100 on him kicking 4.
I'd love to know the payout. Eh?
Guaranteed there'll be. There always is some complete clown that puts a bet on something that's never happened.
Oh, there you go. I don't know how to pronounce
Really,
that name.
$100?
$100 plus.
The bed.
Laughing.
Do players have to have the jab to play? I wouldn't imagine so, because I know that the Premier League footballers, not all of them have had jabs. They've had to
I
sign
don't think
waivers.
so either.
Do I think we've lost the best of Charlie Kerner? No, I think Charlie, he hasn't played footy for 2 years. I just think he needs
He's just warming up.
he needs to come and live with Pom for 6 months, please. I'll move my wife out. Come on, boys. Tell you what, though, they have been very scrappy, the boys. They are fighting.
I mean, that's. Do you know what? I'll take. I'm not saying honourable loss or anything, but I'll take the continual trying instead of just rolling over like normal.
To be honest, all I wanted out of this game is not a 95-point loss for Eddie.
Yeah.
Who scored the goal? If it's 1-0 to thingy, I need Mane. So if Mane's got the assist, that would be grouse. Whoever's watching that game for me. Hey, how goes that?
Anti-vax idiots. Everyone has a choice. Pro-choice. Everyone needs to do what's right for them. No judging here. This is a safe space.
Safe space. Diego Jota, eh? You don't want Carlton to win, you want Toby Green to lose.
Yes.
Do you remember when his dad punched a cop?
Yes, I do.
What?
Iconic.
What a guy.
Which, tells us more about Toby Green than anything, doesn't it?
I reckon his dad was brilliant, at school sports. Oh my gosh.
Sad.
Come on, Sadie.
Good, Sadie.
Oh my Christ. What the fuckadoo was that?
Oh my.
Yes, I've got Smith's gas. Thank you, Taylor. Taylor, you're the man. What the hell was Sard doing there anyway? Just quietly. Honestly,
someone's dead.
Sard had the vision there of Helen Keller. Like, fuck me, that was bad.
Yeah, that's putrid.
Is the man bun back in?
Look, the little hippie I am, I should off a man bun, so I'm not.
See, my hair's getting really long because I haven't had it. I haven't had my haircut since like the 4th.
Oh my god! Can you grow it enough so I can braid it?
It used to be really long back in the day. I used to have it like down to here.
Yes, bitch. Yeah, grow it long enough so I can braid it.
I might treat you all one day because one of my mates actually for my 18th had a photo collage made up of all my hairstyles because I was known for having different hairstyles. There is some really bad ones as well. My favorite one I remember was I had all my head shaved and there was just a fringe like that.
You are a vision.
I was proper alternative. Proper alternative, man. I was that scene that I didn't have a reflection in the mirror. That's all I'm saying.
No mirrors in England?
Nah, man.
Nothing.
Like, someone asked me how bad it was. Someone asked me how bad it was, and when it was sunny, I would actually walk in the shadows. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I quit.
To Toby Green, this is your fault because you slagged him off. Should have been nice to him.
Fuck being nice. I mean, you know.
Honestly,
Plowman's more shaky than Michael J.
Fox in defence.
He's more shaking than a Polaroid picture. That cunt.
I mean, like he's.
Oh, I just realised what I said. I apologise if anyone's offended by that word. Oops. We're Australian, right?
It's not technically a swear word in Australia.
Phew, I'll take it.
Tell you what, they have been kicking absolute shithouse.
Which I love. It's helpful for us. We'll take it.
I imagine Toby Green's Christmas gatherings that it's just a load of people.
Yeah.
Round them Bunnings glass tables.
And they get drunk and punch around with each other.
Nah, and they're all smoking Horizon Rollies. Facts.
Says me being classy on a vape. Yeah. It tastes like pineapple, FYI. So it's
because
delicious.
I don't smoke Rollies. I do smoke Horizon, though. Because they're like the budgie. Cheap.
Stop. Just stop.
Yeah. And it's fine because I am the closest you'll get to an English bogan.
I mean, yeah, so you're a Travie boy. Love that.
I did have baked beans as an official meal.
Oh, do you know how much Spagosauruses? Spagosauruses are where.
Oh, mate, yes. Anything that's spaghetti that's shaped, I'm in.
Thank you. Live.
Mate, I'm in. Honestly, there's a saying in England, how poor were you when you grew up? And if you can relate that spaghetti on toast is a meal, that is pretty ghetto.
Well, I'm calling ghetto because I love that shit.
My wife grew up in Baronia, and she's not scum enough to say that it's a meal. She reckons it's a snack. And I'm like, nah.
She's wrong.
I'm like, it's an official meal, man. It's an official meal. Baked beans on toast. Oh, but
baked beans, no. I'm more of a baked beans with like. God. I hate life.
Oh my God! Spit in my face and call me Dave. Like, what is going on there? What about sausages? Oh, mate,
it's just sausages on their own are a meal, but I reckon you can't fall off with sausages and bread. You can't
sausage,
fall
bread,
off.
and sauce when the butter's like melted from the sausage being hot.
Oh, sausages.
Love me a schneck.
Pom, we know you grew up in a homestead in that. Hampstead. Jesus Christ.
People with my accent are the gardeners at Hampstead. We haven't talked about the game once. I love it. Nah, no, mate,
I'm sorry.
It's depressing. That's why.
I warned Dan before coming on here. I was like, look, I know every game, everyone's very football specific. I'm here for banter. I'm here for like a fun time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we've had fun, right? Have we had fun?
We broke the glass and got Katie out for emergencies to carry us over.
Broke the glass. I like that emergency pizza you have in the freezer just because just in case you forgot to get dinner, we'll just have her. It's fine.
Oh, fucking Yorkshire pudding. Sausage and Yorkshire pudding. Oh,
I don't even know what that is. Talk to me.
You've never had a Yorkshire pudding?
Mm-mm.
Oh, fuck
lockdown. Can you make them? Can I come to your house after lockdown?
Yeah, I will make you. That is outrage. Mate, Yorkshire pudding and gravy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get rid of it,
gravy.
Mate.
Anything with
it's
gravy.
Round, egg-shaped. Get rid of it. How the fudgery do have you not had... Who in chat has had a Yorkshire pudding? And just confirm, with gravy, is it the single greatest experience of your life?
Well, gravy on anything is the best experience in life. So that's already...
Mate, it's saved many of a relationship, I can tell you, gravy has.
I don't want to know.
Good to get interesting pom fact. I have never been inside a Waitrose, right?
Inside a what now?
Waitrose is imagine Audi, but for posh people.
Ooh.
It's like the opposite of Audi. It's like posh.
I love
It's
Aldi.
like
Let's just
you
clear
go there
that
and
up.
they'll have baked beans in like 60-day aged tomato sauce.
Okay.
You know, like proper
Okay.
nonsense shit.
Yeah, I'm not about that. See,
Go on,
no,
boys, that's
Andrew
yours.
saying no.
Oh, go on.
As
Charlie, go
well.
on. Oh, Charlie, be selfish.
Oh, fuck me.
Chip Butty. Oh, Chip Butties. Chip Butties. Oh, Salah's scored. For fuck's sake. I need Mane to score. Tell Mane to score. Chip Butty, like young
Chip
Katie
sandwich.
says, right? When the hot chips and the butter melts, oh, forget about it.
With gravy,
Forget
right?
about it.
We're putting gravy in it.
Still one tackle. Just check that, actually. I was just about to send you a message, Petra, saying what is going on there. One tackle inside 50. Next year in the opener, we'll play Ploughman on Dusty. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Chips and gravy. Shannon.
Damn it, now you're talking chips and gravy, but it's got to be proper gravy. I want none of that liquid shit. It's got to be thick.
Tip for
Like-
everyone: Costco, you can get the gravy that's like charcoal chicken gravy, and you can get it like in a bucket. Best thing you'll ever do with your life.
Oh, charcoal chicken gravy. Yeah, Charlie's decision making is out. 11 minutes 28 till we get a new
Oh, there's
coach.
football on. I kind of forgot.
When did Black Carrot? Good question. When did fucking Stephen Canelio come on?
Yeah.
Do we think it's Ross? How sure are we that it's Ross?
I'm 50-50.
Is it a crocodile done deal? Is that what we're saying?
Ooh.
I always notice
This
Stephen
guy's going
Canelio
on.
because he's a complete twat. Ruined my summer that year.
Okay. Remember when a certain someone locked in cogs? Dickhead.
I locked in cogs as well. I think I
did you?
did the tattoo.
Oh, well.
You know, like I've been controversial today because I said that I didn't like what's it called? I didn't like Parmesan because I just don't get why the fuck you'd put a lasagna on top of a crumb chicken. Chico
Cheese
rolls.
I like
Chico rolls are another thing that Pom doesn't get.
spring roll, like a dirty fat spring roll. I don't get Chico rolls either, but a dirty fat spring roll
Because me and my wife have this argument as well about dim sims. I just don't get the point of dim sims.
either. But potato. Growing up, I worked in the local fish and chip shop in my country town. So like toast, like garlic sauce, tzatziki sauce, cheese, and a potato cake. Your life is changed, and you're all welcome.
What the fuck did Ploughman just do there?
Taylor, talking about just see Taylor's comment. I know who you're talking about, Katie. That flog.
How good is tzatziki sauce? Just quietly.
Oh, I make a great one. I learnt from an old friend of mine who was Greek. Well, she's still Greek. I'm just not her friend. And I rate garlic, like 10 kilos of garlic.
Ploughman is a melt pom. He is definitely. I would say at the moment he's surpassed melt, and he's now a wet wipe, which is even worse.
Wet wipes are useful though.
No, they're not.
Trust me.
Not if you call it a wet wipe. Who's my favourite James Bond? Sean Connery, and the reason why is I just think he's the perfect Sean Connery. I just think he's the perfect James Bond. He's debonair. But he looks hard.
Which one's the one that has Halle Berry in it? That's like the only James Bond I've seen. Die Another Day.
Halle Berry. That's the one with Pierce Brosnan, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about that. He again,
looks
it's the only one I've
like
seen.
it. Stephen Canelio's going to kick a goal on fucking Ploughman, which is great.
This is my face right now. This is how I feel.
Hey, take that, you fucking prick. That's what you get. That's what you get for taking Uncle Gil's money. That's what he gets for taking Uncle Gil's fucking money. Halle Berry. What's Halle Berry's name in that? She's got a weird name, hasn't she, in that movie?
To be fair, I just am looking at Halle Berry in that movie. There's not a lot of like paying attention to much else. She walks out the water. God damn,
She used to
girl.
be in everything, didn't she, back in the day, Halle Berry?
Yeah. She was.
What-
She was in. I don't. Couldn't tell you
happened
what.
to her?
I don't know. Maybe she just outgrew actressing. Actressing. I just didn't want to be like sexist.
Was it Jinx? I'm pretty sure she was Jinx.
That's it.
Taylor, that's a great analogy. Benjamin Mendy. He is Benjamin Mendy.
Jinx is a great name. I have
It is
a
a great
friend of
name.
mine looking for a new name. I'm going to tell her Jinx. That's sick.
It is a sick name.
Great name.
Timothy Dalton. Tell you what, I don't disagree. I think he gets a lot of hate, but he is in esteemed company, isn't he? Roger Moore, Sean Connery. It's a tough gig. It's a tough gig. It's a tough gig. Because George Lazenby gets a lot of stick as well. I'm a fan of the new guy. I'm a fan of the new guy. I think he's Daniel Craig. I do like Daniel Craig.
Yeah. How can you not? Tez is going to watch this and be like, look, footy wasn't really talked about, but we can just bring Katie on when a game doesn't matter because it was a fun time.
I've enjoyed it. It's been a nice. Here we are, boys. Casmo. I've enjoyed it because honestly, usually at this stage, I'm looking for the.
See, I'm
exit.
the one. I'm the fun time. Even if we're having shit, we're having fun. Even if we're shit, it's a fun time.
We probably needed you with Shan last week because there was a.
I messaged her halfway
breakdown.
through, like at the end when she was having a bit of a moment, and I was like, "Babe, you're breaking my heart," like because I knew what it was like.
Dan, when someone cries, and I just start taking the piss and just try and make you laugh.
Okay, well, in about 7 minutes.
Come, well done, Levi. That's it. How many goals did I say he had to kick for me to turn vegan? Was it 5?
Yep.
That's 3. So he's got
Okay.
7
7
minutes.
minutes.
7 minutes for 2. Imagine how bad this would be. You go down by 30 and sacrifice meat forever. What a mare.
You should have put a time on it, you dickhead.
Nah, Pom doesn't do stuff like that. Good goal, though. Well done, Levi. Do you reckon he's meant to be going to Gold Coast? I hope he does. Oh, he's only got 2 goals. Oh, yeah, he missed that one and sprayed it. I might be safe.
I'm going to say you are.
I had squeaky bum time when it was 3. I was
Adele. It was like last time this week I was crying. Girl, I feel you. Give me about 5 minutes. I think I'll be in ugly crying like Kim Kardashian land, to be fair.
We love a Kim Kardashian cry. Oh, he's going to call high here, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's played on. Oh, well done. Consade.
Did you see in the comment? Did you see in the comments here? Melbourne got a chance to win the game with 30 seconds left. Fucking sick. That would have been a cool game to watch.
Weren't Geelong like 900 up?
Yeah, and it says in Gordon marks in the square, Melbourne about to win after the siren. Awesome. Anything to see Joel Selwood cry.
Oh, look at that, Mitch picking him up.
Cute.
6 minutes.
Thank you.
What's been your favourite moment of the year? So the year comes to end. What's been your highlight of the year?
For me personally, was being able to go to the game, walking to the G that first, and just sitting in the G after a year of not being allowed to go. That was super special,
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree. I think that was it. That was good. I mean, what about audience? As we get a cheap free. Zach Sproul, Zach Sproul, who was that guy from? Oh God, American. Oh God, scary movie. He's the Officer Doofy.
Oh, take my strong hand, child.
He looks remarkably like him. The actor who plays him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toby Green, they're
This-
going to give him a cheap
this
goal.
dog. This
Highlight is the
dog.
watch longs. Thanks, George. I think my highlight has been, I would say, without being nerdy, definitely doing this.
I love
because
this. Can I like
I-
employ myself for?
I think I would have quit. I would have quit Carlton halfway through the year if I wasn't doing this. David Arquette, that's him. He looks remarkably like David Arquette.
Mm-hmm. Do not get him. Oh, I nearly swore again. Sorry, team. Whew, that was close. Come on, Slim.
Gotta say though, highlight of this game, Mitch McGovern looking like he would now pass a fold test.
That's why we call him Slim Mitch in our group.
Like, I am
It's just the
happy
thing.
because if he can stay fit, we might get a bit of return because he does always. Oh, there we are, 50. Come on, Newman.
Thank you very much. On you go, pal.
Newman, best on ground. He wouldn't be far. I would say Newman's had a really good game. He has had a really good game. He stood out. Come on, Sardi.
I
Give
also
one to
wanted
Ed.
Yeah,
There he is. Oh.
Ed, he tried to fly. He wanted it.
How good would it be if Eddie gets a flyer after the siren?
Don't. I would wait because I need to do that again. So
What would be great is if he could have a, what's it called? If he could get the goal of the year nomination.
yes.
That's what they should do now. They should conspire to make him kick an absolute
Wow.
screamer.
Did you see that? Apparently they were thinking of making goal of the year. And they're going to name it after him. That was a thing
I
on
hope so.
AFL today. Same. I think he deserves it. I mean, again, bias, but Fisher.
Come on. Yeah, I agree with you, Jay Barbs. I'd say Wheaterin would definitely be up there. As he has been brilliant, actually. Wheaterin has been good.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a 50. So Zach's going to get one.
Mother for the rabbits. I'm watching just Sarah. I feel you. I mean, the minute the siren goes, I mean, now I'm thinking about it. God damn it!
We just want him to kick a goal. I just want him to kick a real good goal.
I just want him to kick a goal. I mean, I'm setting the other one, but I want another one. I'm greedy.
I want another one so he finishes on 340, 350 goals and 640. I mean, 350 games, 640
Yeah,
goals.
makes yeah, same. I love a good stat like that.
I think it's just poetic. I'd love him to kick a screamer though and get the goal of the year nomination.
I was thinking about the chat the other day, the live. We totally forgot to talk about when he played in Adelaide, and I think it would have been his 300th at this stage. And he was still playing Adelaide, obviously. We actually made a banner with the cheer squad and sent it over to him, and we all wrote messages on it. Totally, and I was like, that was such a cool, another cool moment that we got to have with him, you know?
I've got to say, I don't know what the audience felt like. I love the fact he did that. Like,
of course.
he gets it. He gets what being a player is. Oh, well
and he's
done,
always
Walsh.
been about the fans. He's wanted to bring joy to us for that's what he said. And he did. He absolutely did. Bless him.
Oh, well done, Stocks. How is it so easy though? Like how are we outnumbered in the back line?
I'm like, there's 600 of them. Can someone count the numbers? Everyone's saying that the Eddie Live is amazing. I agree. It was a really special thing, and I applaud Nick for organising it. Brilliant idea. Riley also being there the whole time, brilliant. And yeah, everyone that was on it, everyone that left comments, just so special. It's something that he'll remember. Obviously we'll remember it, but it's something that he'll take away too and always remember.
Yeah, he'll always remember some Poms screaming at him.
And me being a drunk crying dickhead.
Max Gorn was a Kiwi. Yeah, he was a Kiwi. He used to work at KFC as well, didn't he? He left school early to help pay with his mum, which I think's
I love Kiwis and I love KFC, so
cute little story about Max.
That was a good
I like
one.
New Zealand, beautiful part of the world.
Oh. Love.
Sums up Carlton's year, dog shit. Fucking hell, Trace. Don't hold back, will you?
Yeah, tell us how you feel, man.
Is Toby Green nominating to go into the ruck?
Toby
Fuck
Green
off.
to nominate to go eat a bag of dicks. I mean, what?
He is. Look, if he wins this tap, I'm quitting football. Oh my god. No way.
Yeah, done.
Fuck me.
Scenes. TDK versus Toby Green. He wins the tap out, but Toby Green makes it hard. What?
Oh, someone
How
said
good was
that I
he?
missed
Scotland's
something.
kicking. He was
Nice
he was a
one.
bit sexy.
Little
Come on,
bit.
boys. Come on, Eddie. Leave him. Leave him. Leave him. Leave him. Oh, yes. Come on, get around him. Give him some love. None of this half-arsed.
That's what the three.
That's it. He's got the 340.
340, the 640.
That's awesome.
What an effort.
In true Eddie Bet style, dodges everyone, get through that little hole.
I like this little cheeky sidestep. Look, boom.
Oh yeah, that's
boom.
insane. Like, see ya.
I was thinking about that, J Babs. It wasn't wasn't an excited celebration. I know they're down, but I would have thought it might have got more than just a pat on the head from Mitch McGovern.
Yeah, like a good boy.
Well done, Eddie.
Good job.
Come on, one more, Ed.
Oh, look at him.
It's going to be weird not seeing these
It's
guys.
clicking through his head, I reckon.
Oh, go on. Can't use it well. Oh, go on. Eddie's there. Ah.
All I'm saying is lucky I'm wearing dark jeans because this bitch got a pee. Classy man.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Quote of the week.
Quote of the week. Oh, was it a mark?
I think it was.
And I think he died. I think he's dead. Good night, nurse.
What is going on? Like, that would be Carlton's luck, wouldn't it? Someone gets fucking hurt a minute to go before the end of this season. Like,
Yeah,
because that was an intense mark.
oh, and he hit the deck hard.
Like he's like 9'8". Oh,
Look at these three. Bang!
Jesus, Jesus, that.
He can't move. He's like, where am I? You know, on Longest Yard, when the guy passes out or gets knocked out and he wakes up, he's like, can it go? The big fat guy.
That was fucking a long way up.
That hurt. I mean, he went high too, to be fair.
Well, he's bloody tall, isn't he? Anyway, he's like 200
he?
centimeters, and he was like head height. Right, it's good he's moving on his own volition.
Just roll over. I'd be like, I'm not walking off. It's the other side of the ground. Carry me, bitch. Oh, good for you. Clap him off, team.
Oh,
That's
no.
what to do. Oh, no. He's done. He got carried away. Oh, bless him.
Fuck me.
That's not good. The fact he tried to run then and just fell over. Holy shit.
I agree with Saint here. Like, what the fuck were they doing? Just let him.
Yeah, run off.
Like, tell you what, game's over. Exactly as Blue Baggers 42 says. Well done. Like, game's over. And
Yeah,
still
true. You're not
trying.
wrong. Oh, he's in. Oh, I hate injuries. I don't care who it is. I hate them.
I like the way now that they're supporting his neck.
Yeah, now.
Going bit
He had to fall
fucking
back.
late. He's got spinal damage. He's just finished himself off when he fucking ran and fell over. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
nice little lawsuit going on to the medics.
Fucking mental.
Okay, I'm also. Let's go back to like a comment before. Seconding Stocker's haircut. His jawline is looking fine.
He's good looking. He's a good looking boy.
Oh, he's a lad, all right. Oh,
No, I agree with you, Shad. It's
yeah,
mental,
same.
man.
Why did
Like-
they let him?
There we are. There's Mascalot.
Taylor was. Oh no, who said that? Oh, Saint was like, "Do our health staff need to be sacked too?" After looking at that, I'd fucking say so. Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, Carlton's medical staff, when they come out, like, they look like that they were around when Moses was writing on fucking stones.
And cancer part in the sea and shit.
Like, look at this guy here, Carlton's chief physio here. I'm pretty sure he did the raps for Jesus. Fuck me.
Oh, the poor dude. I'd like to say you're in safe hands, but after what I just watched, I can't confirm.
Like, fuck me.
That was
Jesus.
hard. That was hard to watch. To be fair, that was fucking brutal.
They're probably not even doctors, to be fair.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they're probably just turned up and some guys come for an interview, you know, to be a gardener, and they've just mistaken him as the medical thing, and he's not told
Can
anyone
you
yet.
carry someone? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm fucking the bollocks with a plaster.
Falls asleep while driving. All right, here we go.
One more minute of this season.
One more.
Oh my god. Fuck me.
It just bounced perfectly, didn't it?
Oh,
All right, come on, waiters, get that ball back to my man, please.
Never mind the bollocks. Yeah, you're right.
Hi, Carlos. Thanks for staying with us.
Yeah, well done. He's all the way in Madrid.
Is young.
Oh,
Carlton.
is he? Sick. That's cool.
Imagine
I love
that,
seeing
like,
the where everyone's from. That's fucking awesome.
do you know what I mean? He's just smashing tapas.
Ooh.
Oh,
How about
fuck
that?
me. Do you reckon Clarkson's watching this? Like,
Being like, I am going on that holiday, actually.
can you imagine if he's actually signed the deal and he's just like sat down tonight, glass of wine, wife's gone out and got Chinese because it's his last day at work, and she's expecting to go to Fiji and tour the world. He flicks this on, the sat tees on these, and she's like, "We're coaching them next year."
Oops. Should have done more research.
My wife would go fucking nuts if Clarkson is saying that to his wife. Fair play to you, brother. And here we are, Eddie. That's it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, let's give young Katie a massive thank you for joining me. It's been
Thanks for having me.
a fuckload of fun.
Can we watch him get carried off together?
Yeah, we will do. We will do. But thank you to all of you. You got. Fucking. Tell you what,
God, he means guys.
Let's try that again.
thanks to all you guys and girls for sticking around and being here throughout the season. It just means a world to me. I hope we've had a bit more fun than Teague has given us.
Thank you
'Cause-
for all being so welcoming to me tonight. Love it. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
Well done, audience. You've really been house trained.
I love some audience participation.
We're letting them. We're letting her know she's part of the fam. Is Katie?
Am I in? Am I in the team?
Different vibe to what we've had this week.
I am. Like I said, I am a different vibe in life, really.
like wait till we make a final. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Kazi before Dale.
Imagine.
You're almost funnier than Pop. I'm taking that. Yes.
Imagine lifting Levi off. Like, I reckon that old guy's going to come back with a forklift. You know, for a laugh, I hope Ed Kerner has to carry her out. Can you imagine the
I
band?
can. I mean, no, I can't, but I want to see it.
Look at this. Here we are.
So
I think we're
fit.
gonna, is Cripps gonna do it? Is like because Cripps was injured
Well,
last week and he lifted.
he
I mean,
did.
although Mark Murphy weighs about 2.8 kgs.
Well, that's true. That's one of my thighs.
Oh, they see a lot. Leon Cameron. He's just giving a bit of a hug, look, pat on the head. Solid. Well done, Cammers. You melt.
Yeah, knob.
Who's Ed? Please, Ed, Charlie, stay away from Toby. He'll lead you down the wrong way. We need no more fucking tile injuries, bruz. Stay away. Nah. Stop talking to him.
He's like, bruv, I've got a really good. Oh, I can't say what I'm about to say. Never mind. That was going to go the wrong
Honestly,
way.
watching the fact that Toby Green is talking to fucking Cripps and Charlie scares the shit out of me of what they're
And they're
doing
their
tonight.
friends. Fuck off. Separate them.
Honestly, like, I wouldn't allow it if I was coach. I would have said pre-game just to put Charlie from talking. Said that Toby Green said some nasty things
Like
about
being
you.
in high school, 30-centimeter rule. Don't go near each other. Oh, Levi. Good man.
We're not carrying. How long has it taken us to carry Ed off?
I mean, he's shaking everyone's hand. Fuck off, Toby, you rat. Well, Adam, I was going to say that before, but I didn't want to get kicked off. Oh, hang on, I just got to turn this up.
Have they carried Ed off yet? I mean,
No, he's having an interview. Hang on.
No, have they carried Charlie off yet? I mean, Levi off. Come on. Like, you could carry Levi off and just leave Ed, so we carry Ed off last.
Separately.
What a legend.
Such a legend.
I'm glad he got the 640.
Same.
350 and 640. It's poetic.
It's a cool number.
Gavin, I love that. I hope whoever comes in Monday fires them up today for Richmond. Well, we carried Bryce Gibbs off, so I'm expecting that we hire a gold-plated plane for Eddie. Come on. Where are all the players? Are they waiting for him?
Yep.
It's so weird that we're never going to see.
Ever.
And now we've got a cut with Charlie Cameron.
To be fair, I'm so grateful he got to come back for those last two. Like, it's where he belonged for the end of his career, you know?
350. Amazing.
Incredible.
Oh, Andrew, don't remember. Don't remind me of them carrying fucking Bryce Gibbs off.
This is where we disagree.
Fuck me. I thought we carried him off when we let him have 30 touches at half time. Didn't realise we were actually going to physically carry the twat off and all. Are we going to carry Teague off as well?
in a body bag?
Oh, that's sad that Levi's carrying him off. I love that, though, that Levi's making it all about Eddie.
Same. Good human.
What a fucking human being.
Bye, Teague.
I love Mitch is doing it as well because he froths Eddie. Oh, boys, you didn't get him to cross the threshold. Classic Carlton finishing an inch short of where you're meant to. What a hero.
Oh, they're giving him presents. Oh.
You know, honestly, Levi not being carried off and carrying him.
Legendary. That speaks.
What a fucking guy. What a guy. Like, honestly.
Now he's like, what do I do now?
Levi gets 3 votes for that. Levi gets 3 votes for that.
Yeah.
Like, that is a touch.
Oh, Simo.
Oh, dear. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Terry will be on with fan cam. So if you want to jump on, scream, shout at him.
He'll be waiting.
But genuinely give Terry some love. He's had a long year. So I'm going to go on there and I'm going to be nice to him for a change tonight. But thank you so much to the lovely Katie. Johnny, she's gone with date makeup just for us. Thank you guys and girls for watching. I love you all. We'll see you tonight on fan cams and we'll be back soon with some content. So enjoy your evening. Stay safe and go Blues.
Thanks, Pommy. Love to world. Stay safe. Stay safe.